it's out, we know that no, there the, there would be two pairs or two sets of
Oh,
two that are close to each other, but they can't smooch each other because they
sorry.
have the
Yeah,
same sign. So
I
only
know
one
what the priority
specified
should be.
pairing needs to swap, and that's it, right?
Sure. But like in terms of who's gonna be like for northmost towers versus southmost towers, so that you don't have two people trying to smooch the same person, right?
Mhm.
Which is easy because you can call it. You can just have it that short timers are like north, right, and long timers would meet south. Um, Whereas the splicers would count as short timers.
Um,
You're saying splicers meet at north side and
No,
then
no, no.
speak.
So the splicers might not even be involved in the pairing because we don't know what element it's going to be, right? So you find out what element it is. Let's say it's an alpha beta need to smooch, right?
Mhm.
And in this case, let's say that multi splicer did go to alpha, but super splicer went to gamma. So super splicer is not involved in the smooch, but that's irrelevant. Alpha would have a long timer person who was the person in the corner already, and then super or multi the splicer that went there would count as the short timer for alpha. And then beta already has the short timer person existing because they didn't smooch for the first one, and then the long timer beta would have been in the corner as well, right? And so each of them has a short timer person and a long timer person. So the short timer people, or whoever you want it to be, would go smooch farther north, and then the long timer ones would go smooch farther south. So there isn't confusion about who you're smooching and which towers you're taking.
not sure I understand
That
that because I think I wasn't here from the beginning to hear what you guys exactly are talking about and like which.
I'm talking about 4 towers.
Yeah.
So we have 4 towers, and we have 2 pairs of people that need to smooch, and then we need to figure out where people are going for their towers, right?
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
that
just
makes
trying to
sense.
talk about making it simpler so that people aren't YOLOing who they're smooching and what tower they're going to.
Okay, and then we're talking about the short timers. The only short timer that should be left would be the one person left over from the first
Yeah.
one,
Correct.
and then
But
the
the
other three.
splicers would count as short timers, is what I'm saying.
Okay,
They take
then
on the
you'd have
role of quote unquote being short timer.
this, but do you have two splicers? Is what I'm not
Yeah,
understanding here.
but they don't take the same debuff. You never have multi
Gotcha,
and super go to the same debuff.
gotcha.
So they
But
count as short timers, but for different debuffs.
okay, for different debuffs. But we said we having short timers going in the same area, right?
No, no, just
Yes.
this is for
Yeah, no, that would be fine. So it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. If both splicers go to alpha and beta, and then alpha and beta are the ones that are smooching, then the splicers, there'd be an alpha splicer and there'd be a beta splicer, and then they would smooch at north because they would have the opposite elements that need to make the right element.
Okay, and then the short
And then the long
splicer would
timers
be
would go
gamma
into the south.
left over then. In
There
that
wouldn't
case.
there wouldn't be a splicer at gamma because I'm talking about alpha. Like in this example, alpha
Gamma
and
is the
beta
one
are
left
the
over,
ones.
right.
Yes.
But
So there would still be a person there, and they're just irrelevant. They don't smooch because they don't have the right element.
okay,
Their rights have been taken away.
Yeah. Because the only thing that matters is there are 2 elements that need to smooch, right? And that's 4 people. And each of those elements will have absolutely a long timer person for sure. And then they will either have a short timer person that has the debuff carrying over, or they will have a splicer.
Okay.
Either way, the splicer will quote unquote count as the short timer person.
Mhm.
And so I'm just talking about a priority system where short timer people meet and long timer people meet.
Is this priority system written down anywhere? I'm trying to follow along, but I'm not good at
It's
following
not written.
computer.
No, because I'm talking
Okay.
about it, so it hasn't been written anywhere because I'm in the process of explaining it.
No, I trying
Yeah.
to understand this from the just pure verbal, but my brain is not processing very well.
Uh,
So you're
So-
talking about the point when the long timer alpha beta gamma explode, right? So you're
yes.
talking about like having the splicers pair up with one of the two of the long timers.
Yes. 100%. So there's a series of things that happen, right? So the first thing that happens in the fight is that everyone gets assigned their debuffs, right? And we already have the places that people go for that. Short timers go into their corners, long timers hang out with splicers, etc., right? And then we gain 3 perfect people. We gain a perfect alpha, a perfect beta, and a perfect gamma. And then we have 2 towers that we have to resolve, right? So 2 people
Yeah.
go to resolve the towers by changing their elements in the middle, and then you have 1 person left over.
Yeah, so you have the
After-
leftover goes with his long timer pair partner, and then the splicers have to group up with the other 2 long timers.
Correct.
After that.
Basically the state that we want to end the next when the long timers go off is that we want to be in a state where we have 2 alphas, 2 betas, and 2 gammas.
Yeah, so it's
So
gonna
we have
end
a
up
For the next
leftover.
pair of towers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
exactly.
understand now. I understand now. So basically, the idea is you're gonna have in the north, you're gonna have a short timer plus the 2 splices, and then in the south, you'll have the 3 long timers. That's the idea, right?
What's are so
Yes.
expensive? What in the world?
Yeah, and then
That's
you
basically the idea.
the people who need depending on the debuff, you meet up with the correct person, and the other person stays out. We'll have 1 person
Yes,
left over in each
exactly.
group. Okay.
Yes, there
That
will
makes
be a
sense.
pair that's irrelevant to the second set
Still
of timers.
unused.
Yeah.
Yes. So basically all I'm trying to do is make it so that when those next set of towers, the 4 show up, that 1, we don't have 2 people trying to combine elements with like the same person. And just not YOLOing it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So we see the towers and we see that they're blue or whatever, right? And in this thought experiment, let's say that alpha and beta are the elements that have blue. So we know that alpha and beta need to mix. And the only thing that I'm proposing is that, so we have a vertical line of towers, and we need to have people smooch, and then we have to have people take towers. So what I'm proposing is that the only thing that differentiates 2 people with the same element is the timer that they had, right? You'll have 2 alphas, and one of them is the short timer alpha or a splicer, and one of them is a long timer alpha. And so I'm proposing that you split up that pair explicitly by the timer they had at the beginning of the mechanic, or if they're a splicer. So splicers / short timers go to the north 2 towers, and long timers go to the south 2 towers. You smooch your person, and then those 2 people take the 2 towers next to them. And we can have a priority on that too if we want, where alpha goes north, gamma is south. It's the same priority as the first 2 towers, right? Gamma or beta is the float, right?
Yeah.
But that's the idea, is that we split up people without needing to talk about it or fucking anything, right? You know which tower you're gonna take, etc., etc.
Yeah, that makes sense.
There's something about the splicers though, grouping up with the long timer. We want to make sure that they both don't go to the same.
Yeah,
you
they
wanna make sure they
should
don't
go
touch.
to the opposite of the one that's left over. So you have to pay attention to, like, if the leftover perfect, whichever one it is, the 2 splices will need to go to the opposite one. So let's say beta is the one that's left over from the first round. The 2 splices will need to go to alpha and gamma.
Yeah, but we don't want both of these splicers going to
Yeah.
the same place, like alpha
Correct.
or gamma.
Yeah, so you're
there's
How
a
are we
rotational
prioritizing?
Exactly. So you know how in the southwest corner we have one stack that is northwest of that corner, right? And one of them that is southeast of the corner?
Yeah.
So the northwest one has clockwise priority. So they would take alpha, and then if not alpha, then beta. And then the southeast / the one that's named super would take gamma, and if not gamma, then beta.
Okay.
Yeah.
other thing to keep in mind, but we just need to get there and practice it.
But we just have to keep in mind which one was the unused short time.
Yes. So there's a couple different things that we can do here. Red is
I love it.
writing up the notes on what colors would mean. Since if we know the colors of the first towers, then we defaultly know which two people took those towers. We also should just, if you know that you're going to be taking a tower, you should just be calling out what your element was. So if alpha and gamma are going in and they're smooching, then they should be calling alpha and gamma so that splicers know where they're going to be going. And then there's a couple other things that we can do in terms of like positioning and stuff, where like the leftover person can stand, as Luna mentioned, like approximately towards their original area to make it more visual. Who's already who's smooching and who isn't. So all of these are valid and things that we can do to try and make it more.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense though.
Poor Red. That's not it. That's not it.
It's correct except for water. Water's alpha gamma.
Okay, well you'll have to rewrite it.
There's like,
You should
if-
make a macro.
Solve me my riddles 3.
Yeah, macro's good.
Make a macro for later.
Just down, and then
Wait, so if we just know what the color of the tower is, then we should know which one was on you, which one
that's
was.
Yeah.
exactly
Correct.
what Red
Yeah.
is
Yes.
saying. Yes.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, you just have to remember it, or use a macro.
Yeah, that's the main thing, is that it's going to take us some time to remember that. So I do think that we should call it as it happens for now, until we're like used to it. And then once we're used to it, it won't matter as much.
Don't
That's
forget
the
that
idea,
partner, Red.
at least.
So
I'll make a
you just
macro
remember so water is like beta, lightning is alpha,
Food, if you
is
forgot.
gamma.
Just a reminder, Red, you can do whenever you want. Just in case.
For a free man.
A free dancer.
Spreads.
Ah, it was a bit early. Sorry, it's gonna hurt a bit.
Spreads in.
Unfortunate. Not a good
It's
start.
like anyone will die. Yeah.
Thanks for having faith in us, Luna.
Look, it would have been funnier if someone died.
I think that's what she was looking for. I almost felt like a disappointment, when nobody actually died. For real.
One, 2, 3, 4. Yes. In. Stacks.
Two.
Snake. Bucks. Thanks first. Jason. Stack at the end. Stack at the end. Spread now.
Oh, am I crazy? I guess I am crazy.
Stack at the end. Albert. Out, Albert.
Stay away from A. Stay away from A.
I have Swift. You do?
Gonna be dog first now.
Yes. Towards C. Stat like fuck. Partners. That's how I'm saying this. Towards D. Stay D side but go A. Stay D side but go A. Wait. Get knocked towards A.
Good knockback here.
A towards P. Get ready to pot.
Maybe too slow, yeah.
Swift
Knock the wrong
time.
direction for me.
Get your snakes, but first tank busters.
Away
Wait
from
from A.
Away from A.
Safety.
Remember to get out of the hitbox. You have a lot of time though. Out of the hitbox.
Oh fuck. I don't have.
No, it's no
I don't.
chance.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Your circle will last.
Or not.
Okay.
Uh,
Fuck. I read that wrong.
I mean, at least both circles walled at the same time.
Yeah.
It's not one by one. Wait, no, please. Let me wall. Don't stun me again.
If your circle wall last, both circles wall first.
I was trying to do a fucking little gamers chat here. I tried to Shikuchi to the wall, but during my Shikuchi, spin around to face the party as I'm going towards the wall with my cone, but I had a circle, not a cone, unfortunately. The character's facing inwards, though.
Alchemy what?
Alchemy want as much time in the instance as possible.
So you were trying to hit everyone in the party with your cone, Spicy?
Yeah. Yep.
Why?
Let's see if I can.
But we need the timer, and the more time we waste on pets, it sucks. Stacks. Stacks out. Yes. In. Stacks.
Two.
Snake.
Get out of that box.
We out.
Out of the hitbox.
Does he even auto the snake?
Healer swap.
No, he doesn't. He does just before it. but not-
Swapping. Thank you.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because they have Phoenix there, but it's kind of useless. This first.
Oh no,
I
we
got
swapped.
that
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I went towards one.
I'm facing
I'll cut.
4, by the way, so
I'll cut
We're
pet
dead
anyway.
anyway, so it's damage down.
Oh, I see.
But just like that.
It's okay, our other pet was in the wrong spot anyways.
I'm stabbing his ass.
Yeah, I
Oh,
kind
you
of
were
panicked
good
when
with
like
that.
Can
the party
you
died
wipe
and was
off
like, ah
some
shit, I
wall?
still need pet.
What was that, Caitlin?
I just panicked when half the party died and then didn't put my pet in the right spot.
Oh, I see. I see.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, you didn't need to put it in the right spot after people were dead, anyways. Stacks. Stacks.
Oh, doesn't matter.
Out.
Healer swap.
Tanks first. Jason.
Wrong one, Alk, wrong one.
Oh, well, goodbye.
I can't believe I didn't actually get hit by those pets. I thought, okay, weird.
Spreads. Spreads in. Arms. Tanks. partners.
Four.
Snake. Hitbox. Out. Tanks first, DPS swap. Adjacent.
Can't believe I didn't hit you with that, to be honest. Not that it like super would have mattered, but
Yeah, I mean it would have hurt, but I wouldn't have died. Like, it's fine. Dog. Or no, sorry, do four first. I'm a
Yes.
little ahead, sorry.
spread later.
Later. Spread now. Spread later.
Anything else?
We need alcohol.
Out.
Yeah.
Spread.
Swift and Luna.
Out of north.
No.
Yeah, we can do this fine.
Right, Alex was waiting on top of
Like
me.
that.
Hard resing.
And
10.
Okay. I don't have.
Oh, please let me grab rain time.
No, you just didn't have health.
I was about to say, we just died to lack of health.
Yeah.
Health never raised.
Please.
Not back.
Black.
Anything else?
Go see.
Moving.
This is a tough ask.
That just really
Yeah, I
sucks.
think maybe. It's
So everything else?
Light parties. I have red.
You do? Okay.
Yep. Light parties get knocked towards D. Get knocked from D towards A. Knocked from D towards A. Get knocked towards
Oh,
A again.
God damn it.
Get knocked towards A
Oh.
again.
No, no.
A. But go B. 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 B.
I
Let's
don't
just
think so. I would wipe this.
but, yeah,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I guess you could have healer LB'd, but I guess people on the wall.
I mean,
Yeah.
we were like
People
6
were on
steps
the
in
wall,
at that
yeah.
point.
yeah, it's a bit too many there.
Sure, but the healer LB comes back without weakness.
Yeah, a couple of us already had brink though.
We a bunch of us already had weakness.
Yeah.
I don't think it erases weakness that's already on.
God, I feel like it's been so long since we've got knockback second that I forgot how to do it.
Good thing we saw it that time then
Yeah.
on throwaway pool.
Stacks. Out. Tanks first.
Healer swap.
Swapping.
I'm getting an extra 10 gauge, and I don't know from where.
I don't know. UGCD speed or something?
No, I'm still at 2.49. I'm supposed to lose 10 gauge every 2 minutes.
Yes. Out. Spread proggies.
Two.
Dog. One. Two. Three.
Abandoned.
What?
Is that a double
Canna?
abandon?
I was with
Slower
you,
than red.
Albert.
You didn't get hit though, so you weren't far enough in.
Crap.
Probably just didn't get snapshotted in.
Back at the
Too
end.
late.
Spread. Stacks at the end.
Oh god. Actually.
Stacks in. Yeah, we have no races.
Yeah. Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
What happened with the other party?
I think Alpha and
Um,
Panda overlapped.
Yeah, so I always go to the same spot there for spreads, which is like the same spot I go for stacks, which is like the
But you weren't in that
north
spot,
south
Teda.
next to the circle.
You weren't north-south.
Yeah, I go like if the circle is here, I'm like here for the spreads.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is for that one, you were here.
Oh, okay, I got turned around.
Yeah. Because we were in the one corner and there was no one in the north side. You both died, like between 1 and D, basically.
Okay, I must have spun my camera or something then. Sorry about that.
I went the wrong way, then Dash abused my way into a safe spot, so.
Gotcha. What are you thinking about, Albert?
No, I was trying to figure out why both Red and I died. And yeah, it was a double abandonment. Okay.
Damn.
I mean,
That's unfortunate.
mine was clear. I walked over there and nobody walked remotely near me, and I just died.
Well, yeah.
So I knew I was abandoned from the beginning.
Well,
So
yeah,
this-
because I was worried that I was your partner, but I definitely still had the debuff. I was 100%
It was
for
someone in the southwest corner because I know it wasn't you and I know it wasn't Ray because like I watch our corner, so
I thought it was me, but
and
I
was
Might have
Ray,
been
so.
2. I was in the group of that got hit by 3, but there were like 3 of us.
Sure,
But I thought I was 3, but maybe I miscounted.
I can check for you.
It doesn't matter.
yeah.
I'm gonna pull soon, Albert.
No, you
but-
can.
Yeah.
I sing to myself so I don't forget my number. I just do it very
Yeah, I'm-
quietly.
I'm timing a heal there, so I have to say the number, otherwise I lose track.
I stare at my debuff, and when it's about to run out, I know I have to run.
Stacks.
Yeah, it's fine.
I would sing my song out loud for you guys, but I'm afraid I would confuse people's numbers.
Yes, you would. Because I'm singing my own song, so...
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
2, 3, 4.
Don't worry, Red, I'd never abandon you.
I'm just saying, if it wouldn't mess people up, I would sing for you all. That's all.
Me too, Barbie girl, please. Corners.
You know, technically the 4 song is actually kind of close to the Barbie Girl too.
Hell
Probably
yeah.
should. Because each number has its own little tune.
Damn.
Thanks. Out. Partners.
One.
Every day I give thanks that I am not playing Dragoon.
Thank.
That 2-minute window sounds so fucked on Dragoon.
Out of the hitbox.
Imagine.
Out
Out.
of the hitbox.
Thanks first. CPS swap. Jason, thank you. Spread at the end. Spread at the end. Stack now. Spread at the end. Or diagonal.
Turns going diagonal, it seems.
Spread. In. Away from north.
What an awful set of diagonal patterns.
At least we both got to do it, you know, just to make everyone
Yeah.
so happy.
Or sad? I feel like everyone's equally miserable there.
Yeah, but equally miserable instead of one party being doubly miserable.
Yeah. Misery loves company or
first
some
was-
such.
Dog should be first.
Okay.
Dog, Anthony. Away, C, go C, go C.
Swifting out.
Put a pop sprint.
Light party, light party. Knock towards B, and then knocked from B. Knocked from B to C. Knocked from B to C. Get knocked towards C. Stay
Yeah,
C.
too slow.
Go to B side, B side.
Jesus.
Need to get Alc up first.
Pots.
Think Buster. Then
Okay,
it's too late. Fine.
Away from B.
I'm just gonna die.
lowering Alc.
Move, Teta.
Okay, moving.
Okay.
Okay.
God, okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Put him up for a
It's too
Yeah,
late.
I'm
raise?
trying.
You
I-
have 4
we
people
need
to
to
raise,
really-
and it makes.
Yeah. Well, we
I
still
mean,
have
any healer
healer.
and a
Yeah,
healer
no,
OP is
right?
fine.
Out
Yeah.
of the
Yeah,
hitbox.
you can try.
Out of the hitbox. Out of the hitbox. Be out of the hitbox.
Healer will be. Yeah.
We
We
got.
must go
we
out now. We're good. Get in
Find
position
your
though.
spots. Find your spots immediately. Tanks are petraing first. DPS are adjusting. You and me, Red.
Okay. Adjust acknowledged. Slightly more towards DL.
Okay,
Away.
look away. Look away. Tanks. DPS, get ready to Petra. East-west. We had did we not have our party knit there?
We got
No,
Petra.
We got
petrified.
petrified.
Oh, we died.
Really?
Into the
I was trying to
poison.
run to the wrong side, and then I was trying to figure out if I could run before or after the beam. I got there late. Pretty sure my center point of pet, the 360 pet, was inside the minion, not behind it. As I was getting there.
So you should always be going to like the northeast corner.
I spent too much time looking for the clone, so I just wasn't anywhere close to it.
Sure, but even while you're looking for the clone, you should be going to the northeast corner because you never adjust. You will be north or east.
Yeah, since I never adjust, I'm just staying in my clock spot essentially.
Stacks.
Dang.
I already forgot.
Good
Dang.
stacks. Good stacks.
Back.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm getting sick, which is weird because I haven't gone anywhere to get sick.
Yeah, that's basically what I did all last week.
Be a
just
cold.
Yeah.
I'm suffering right now because the heating in my house is not working.
Rip.
That really sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, for like having a heat wave or something, but it's back to being miserably warm. It was 81 degrees today with 87% humidity.
Wow.
Yeah, no thank
Tanks. Out. Spread.
Oh,
4.
Oh, fuck, I'm dead. Unless
What?
you get...
Just
Everything? Everything?
Red that has 2 instead of 4.
think. Out.
Understandable.
Yep. Out.
healer swap.
Popping.
What a terrible idea that was. Jesus. Don't try and face Petra cones during Enshroud. I didn't even drop a GCD, but that was scary.
I'm a Barbie girl.
I'm a number 4.
Spread at the end. Spread at the end.
Come on.
Stack now.
Rest.
Spread at the end. Out. Spread.
Planet
Out
being
north.
fancy.
Out of
Get
north,
away of
out
no-
north,
oh,
out
shit.
north. Do not be north.
Didn't know where anyone was going on that side, so I just left.
No estoy en el norte.
I almost had a heart attack, but everything was fine. Nothing bad happened.
Anti. Away. Go A. Go A.
Scared I'm gonna bait people doing that.
It's their own fault.
Probably.
Get knocked B. Light parties. Go C side. Go to C from B side. Stay B side, but go C. Get knocked towards C. knocked from C to B.
Pots.
I was just standing there considering, wait, that's where we are.
Yep.
Don't even need to
Stay
move.
away from A.
Away from A.
Alex, don't go over there, Alex.
Out of the hitbox. We're doing snake. Find your spots, though. Confused. Out, out, out. Your spots. Towards the cardinals. Hanks first.
Look away.
Look away. Hanks first. Yes, get ready.
North.
North.
Necessary LBs.
Yeah, you know. Further, you know.
We got it.
Alright, cool. We skipped the raid fight,
Just
actually.
stop doing shit. Yeah.
Okay, never mind, never mind.
Just tell him to shut up.
I didn't think we'd actually skip the raid fight.
clean kill?
What was that?
Was this like a clean run?
I got a damage down.
I
We
died.
had a
Rip.
Oh,
I want to see the parts of that one.
It's not gonna be great because we did dog. That's
Also true.
Oh yeah,
that
that is
seems that's the
Dog's
kind
a
of
better 2-minute window, but yeah,
true. Freeze up time,
it's
yeah.
better to
Yeah.
have it last.
because like the best DPS groups are gonna like, have it last and then skip the dog. Yeah. So
The entire downtime, yeah.
But yes, Op, it was pretty clean, given that our only death didn't lead to other deaths. It was
Yeah.
it was a solo death,
Yeah, I did it to myself.
like the only
Let me-
place
let me
where you
hit
can.
Thank you.
which is atypical
Wow.
for this fight. Typically, your death kills at least one more person.
Yeah, that's what makes it sort of unforgiving more than the last tier's store boss.
Let me-
When majority of deaths were like on Pineact. It's
Alright.
recoverable.
So how do you type things with macros? 'Cause I don't think I've ever done that.
You just
That's
do
the
like
same
slash
thing.
P or
Each-
slash
uh,
S.
Each new line is essentially the same thing as hitting enter.
You might have to do a wait, I think.
Do I
just
need
because, like
quotes
sometimes
or?
put them at the same time. and, like,
No.
Okay.
Each, yeah. If you want to send it to a specific chat channel like party, then you do /P followed by whatever you want to say. But
Please.
yeah.
So, okay. I'm gonna kind of reiterate with markers now that we're here. So, the idea here, again, after second towers have resolved, right, is that we have a leftover person. Let's say, in this case, the leftover person is Gamma. So, they're this C right here, right? So the first thing that happens is that the long timers go and do their spreads same way as we have been alpha, beta, gamma in 1, 2, 3. Now, we have an extra gamma that exists. Great. That's awesome. Good for them. They're just gonna not get hit by shit. They're gonna hang out. They can be all the way towards mid if they want. Doesn't really matter. Now, what we actually still need, though, is we need an extra alpha and an extra beta, and we don't have it. Now, during the first explosions, we have a splicer hanging out at A, and a splicer hanging out at B. We need them to become our new alphas and betas because we already have a gamma. Because this one, which is the multi-splicer, i.e. the one with 2 heads, 2 people, their priority is to go clockwise in terms of what we need. So in this example, they would go and they would eat the debuff from Alpha. And for Super, they're counterclockwise priority. So first they would look at Gamma, but we already have an extra Gamma, so they are going to go to Beta and soak from there.
Yeah. The position of that Pat's put down those markers in the center of the 4 squares is pretty important. You don't want to be shoved in the corner with the person that's exploding, because you're going to also probably immediately match each other's mark on the spot too. You want to be kind of further out, so just be on where the A and B is.
You do not want to be near your partner.
Yeah.
Now, at the end of this, now we have 2 alphas, betas, and gammas. For each of these pairs, we have a long timer, which are the people that just exploded, 1, 2, and 3. And we have a quote-unquote short timer person, represented by alpha, beta, and gamma. ABC here. The splicers that went to alpha and beta are considered the short timer in this thought experiment. Now, we have the towers show up. I don't know what the fuck they are, but let's just say that whatever the fuck they are, we need to match alphas and gammas. In this instance, that would mean that for now, fucking betas are just gonna be out of the fucking way. They're not gonna touch each other. They're not gonna touch other shit. They're just gonna dodge the fucking thingy. However, we need to pair up the alphas and the gammas, right? So my proposition in terms of having a priority system is that short timers and or splicers would go north. So in this case, we have the multi-splicer person who represents the short timer alpha, and we have the leftover gamma from the beginning of the mechanic, who was the short timer, also goes north. Meanwhile, the long timers, 1 and 3 in this case, for alpha and gamma, are gonna kiss down here. So everyone smooches, they get their debuffs, and then same north-south priority as first towers, where alpha would get the north quote-unquote tower in their pair, and gammas would take the south quote-unquote tower in their pair, and then dodge in the tower of the cleave. Any questions?
Not so much a question, but a small nitpick. You're probably gonna hate me for it, but the entire time when you're explaining, I'm thinking to myself, why are we saying short timers when there's only 1 short timers and 2 splicers?
That's why
the splicers are technically short timers.
Splicers.
Yeah,
Because splicers, in some sense, splicers resolve at the same time as short timers too, so they still kind of count.
Yeah, it's short and splicers. It's not short timers, it's short and splicers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. For all short timers, you still have to do the same thing, because even if you're a alpha, beta, or gamma short timer, your short timer won't even be there by the time this mechanic gets here, because you've already transformed your timer. You have
you're all perfect.
Yeah,
it's
exactly,
just leftover short timer and 2 splicers is all it is, right?
So if you're either 2 splicers or a short timer that's left over, just remember you are short. Yeah.
Any other questions, comments, thoughts, concerns?
I'm gonna ready check, and I'm gonna assume if you ready check, that means you don't have any questions.
Okay, you can fix the markers.
Do we have like a specific spot that we're going to go to swap, or is it just going to be nearby the tower that we're going?
In between the towers, assuming
Oh,
it's going to be a
okay.
line. Assuming it's a line setup like it was the first time we saw it, just go in between the towers. Yeah.
So right here would be the south kiss point.
Okay.
Are we gonna call out like which? Are we gonna call out which
Yes.
Which? Okay, which ones are paired, so you know which ones to go to?
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, the moment you discern which color you want to match up, especially if you're that short timer, just bark out your actual mark, right? Alpha calls out Alpha because they're matching with Gamma, who's calling out Gamma. So you'll hear in comms Alpha Gamma, and then you'll know the
Okay.
splicers will know where to go.
Okay.
Yep.
How do you know you're the people who are pairing?
So the people
The
who
color
are
of the
doing it,
towers.
yeah.
Yeah. So if it's blue towers, then the two imperfections who have blue in their formation above their head will go meet up and then kiss and scream out whatever mark they were, Alpha Gamma or Alpha Beta, and then they go eat their towers. And the short timers the two splicers now know which which corners to go to.
The other bit is that Red put in chat what colors mean what. So if we see water towers, then that will mean Alpha Gamma. So if you forget what the call out is, it should be there in chat, unless people chat too much and then fuck everything up.
I mean, it's on a macro. I can keep putting it back in.
Just trigger it just before the high
Just slam
concept.
it right before the mechanic starts.
Yeah, exactly.
I also may need to adjust it because that's based on like some footage I looked at earlier. So assuming I transcribed that footage correctly, that's correct. Right?
Yeah.
We'll find out fairly quickly if that's the case or not.
Yes.
It's on the debuff as well, or
So
buff.
we get tank busters at the start, Al.
Yep. Good call.
On their auto attacks.
Well,
Auto busters. Okay.
okay, fine. They're autos. Happy Luna?
Yeah. They're only tank busters if you don't stack.
Fair enough.
Don't worry, I did not forget about it.
Nice.
I know. I trusted you, but just in case, you know.
Do they murder Luna if one of the tanks dies?
No.
It targets for
No.
It's
No.
first aggro.
Targets. Yeah, first aggro, exactly.
Yeah, so
Then
the
yeah,
other
yeah.
tank is the one that dies. And then if
Yeah.
that tank dies, then the rest of the group dies because you're all bunched up together.
I mean, I classify a tank buster as anything that kills Luna once a tank dies, you know?
Area.
That's fair.
Yes, adjust. Stacking first. West spread. DPS adjust. Lead.
Wait,
Nice.
Nice.
I'm helping. I really like these bleeds because it gives me a longer time to pop my regen. Because those the dot ticks will kill the shield.
High concept. Ready to mitts.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I've never gotten this debuff before.
Beta.
Alpha.
I hit the
Gamma.
wall.
It-
Sorry.
well, no. Ray, you wouldn't call Alpha.
Oh,
because
wait,
you
I
have
don't know
lightning.
why I saw those as the fucking water. Oh my god. Because they're
Okay.
both.
Yeah, it's either neon like bright blue or
Yeah,
dark
yeah, yeah.
purple.
I
Yeah.
should have looked closer, but I saw blue and I was like, water, instantly.
Look, at least you called it because you thought
Yeah.
it was water instead of you
Yeah.
calling it because you just thought we were just gonna call Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and everyone was gonna be like, what the
No,
fuck?
no, I know. I'm not that much of an idiot.
Hey, we all have our days, okay? It's fine.
Yeah, I know. Sometimes I'm an idiot, but not that much.
Sometimes everyone's an idiot.
I can say after that though that I really enjoy the amount of time there is for me to like look at the tower, then look at chat and be like, lightning is beta, gamma. Look at my debuff and go, okay, I go here now. I had like 10 years to read that mechanic, and it felt very
Yeah,
comfy.
it takes a really long time to actually resolve. So I mean,
Ah, yeah, purple. Brain dead monkey.
Reminder for you, Albert, we're going north and fire.
Stacking first. Spread west.
Ah, shit. Yeah, I made it.
Okay, yeah, you did it. You did it. You did it. Good job.
And you north, Albert?
Very nice. Poison. Poison, bleed, whatever.
Poison.
I don't know.
It's, it's pretty good. Pretty close.
Oh,
Are
goodbye.
you dead?
Okay, we got time to get some
I'm not healing. Yeah, that's tricky because you guys are not catching my AoE heals when you're way on the side like that.
Yeah, I mean, technically in that config we're close to Albert though. So.
Okay, red light. Incoming.
You won't have my samba for this.
That bar light. We're good.
Good to know immunity.
Am I not short gamma? Oh no, this is I've just turned around. No, it wasn't. That was gamma spot, wasn't it?
You're
No.
beta.
I am beta.
Well, she was short beta.
Short
Okay.
beta should have been here, yeah.
You can't go off of color.
I wasn't sure which
Okay.
beta you're referencing. I'm like, I don't know which one it is, but I'm one of the betas.
Yeah.
The problem was the short timers.
Yeah. That's fine. B is for beta.
Hanks a gust.
I wish the text bar didn't cover the top bar.
I will remember to step in, Spicy. I promise. We're spreading first. West.
Me and you north, Albert.
Oh my god.
We don't have enough hits there. I put a reprisal up, but I already used hard light, so I mean.
Oh, sorry, I forgot about
Yeah, I used one more mid on the previous AoE because we lost two
too
people to
late.
there that last
Okay.
time. But
Yeah, I think we're gonna have
I can not
Mary
do that.
reprisal addle on that, so.
I was supposed to fade.
No, I did not use mitigation there. It could have helped.
Okay, then let's not worry about it then. I mean, worry about it, but no need to discuss further. That's what I meant.
If I fainted, I would have survived. Me specifically would have survived.
Yeah, I think the highest overkill I saw was Albert took like 4k overkill.
Yeah, my character was late, I think.
I was worried about my owl being too early, but I still had 3 seconds left when it went off, so.
I don't understand why my HP always seems to be low, despite me standing in the middle of the group.
You're dancing around the heels.
Singled out like earlier, where
I-
you were standing next to
I'm
everyone.
wondering if that's the case.
Get forewarning, give us out of time. The second buster will hurt me quite a bit. I used more than I should have on this one.
You had purple that time, Red. Not anymore, obviously. But...
On the last one, yeah.
Yeah. That's why your health was low. I had to swoop.
No, I was talking about right there during the buster.
Red.
Spread east.
My god. He's so good.
Me and you north, Albert. Yeah. If I use hard light later, it catches us.
Hey, not using the mid this time.
That was an incredible set of Anavants, Red.
Was it?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to miss heals anymore.
A bit more damage on me. I mean, not really that much more.
Though, as we have video evidence for, I can miss heals standing 2 feet away from a healer, so...
He's just that good.
The boss. Specifically.
Oh, okay.
Alpha and Gamma.
Oh. Actually doesn't matter if I'm there.
Watch the cleave. Okay, we need people eating Alpha and Gamma.
Gamma.
Okay, that's Beta and Gamma. Try to stay out. Try to stay
Wait,
out.
wait.
Wait,
Okay,
what?
okay.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
Wait.
Oh, fuck. Ah, damn.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I don't know why you were... I
Yeah.
just you paused, so...
It's
okay, me
short
and
timers
Luna-
and splicers north,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I was
Yeah.
going towards north, and then
Okay.
I saw Luna pause there, and I didn't
Yeah.
think about where she was coming from.
I-
So...
Yeah. We both just kind of stopped as like, I don't know, maybe?
I like walked north, and then like 2
Next
people started
time-
splicing together, and I'm like, okay,
next
am
time,
I
yeah,
wrong
next,
here?
next time I will just go dead between the towers. I don't care who's on the way to
Yeah.
where, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go to the tower.
Yeah, just do what you're
Yeah.
supposed to, and then
Yeah.
whoever missed it will re-explain our
Yeah.
decision then.
Yeah.
So,
I was supposed to be north with you, Red, but I was at south too. Yeah.
okay,
no,
okay.
no, you should have been north with me, actually, there, Spicy, because
Yeah,
I was
I would have
the,
been south with Red.
yeah. Because I was the splicer. Oh, shit. Oh, whatever.
Oh, wait, so I'm gonna say this again. Short timers and splicers go south.
North.
North.
Alright.
North, okay. I definitely just said south, and everyone said yes. So, I was very confused. Okay. So, short timers and splicers go north.
Yes.
Okay.
Glad we're all on the same page, guys.
We are
Very
now.
sane.
Maybe.
I have another question, but it can wait till after this bowl.
Yes, adjust.
Too early.
Stacking. Spread east. Yes, adjust. Where's my friend?
Oh,
Red?
rip.
Right-
Wait.
right?
No, it's fire.
Oh, I didn't read the fire.
Where'd that, yeah.
Or more accurately, I misread the first set. So I had it in my head that I was right for both.
It's okay.
Did we talk about who's taking which tower?
Yes.
Alpha, North, Gamma,
priority
South,
north. Yep.
Beta float.
Same as the first two towers,
Oh, okay.
but within your tower pair.
Oh, okay. Oy. Yeah, alright.
You want me to pause on the next poll so we can talk about it?
No, I just have to figure out how I'm going to conceptualize that because there are no alphas and betas and gammas when I've gotten to that step. So I need to internalize it another way.
Hard part is if you're a beta, you have no idea who your partner is, if they're alpha or gamma. Or, I guess you'll know sort of.
I mean, you do based on the
Yeah,
element. I just don't know
where
right
they're-
now how that
Yeah,
works.
where they're coming from, Hanks.
If you're not sure, just let the other person move first. You have enough time.
Ah, yes. Ice strat.
Me and you have to go north on fire. I'll
West.
do-
Spread.
Fire, we're going north.
Bleed.
I think within time. You have no proof.
It's Beta.
Beta gamma. Beta gamma. Watch the
Fuck
cleave.
off.
Get
now,
inside.
right?
The east. Need a beta and gamma. Ray, you do not want to be there.
I
anymore.
fuck. I read that wrong.
I moved too late. Yeah, I recognized I should have moved and I forgot. And I just moved too late.
Yeah, first towers basically want to fuck off the southwest.
Yeah.
Middle is safe also, but if you have the movement, you may as well go. There's no uptime here.
You know, I kind of appreciate that the boss phases as we would do our 2 minutes because it makes sure I have the necessary gauge for the 2 minutes after.
Yeah. Hanks adjust. Spread west.
Front row.
Me and you north on fire after this, Albert.
I was too far south.
It's okay. Recoverable.
Swifting Luna.
15 spicy. Healing tanks.
I'm gonna dance a healing dance.
I'm not by myself, but because I had all my cooldowns up, I survived it.
Alpha, gamma.
Gamma.
Watch the cleave, west. That just killed me.
Touching each other. Ooh, that's spiky. Ooh, okay.
Over here.
Wait. No, that's not
Wait.
me.
Wait.
I'm missing.
Oh.
Because Pat died.
No,
I
I'm
died,
wrong.
yes.
Yeah. I was wrong. I didn't.
I should have
wait.
gone to the other
but-
one I read, but yeah.
Yeah, I just
You didn't
took
need the cleave,
65,000
did you?
from the explosion. No.
That was
No.
a beta
I
gamma mid.
exploded.
Yeah, that was a beta gamma. Was the problem as well?
Right. I was dead. I died to the AoE that I ate to become Gamma. It did 65,000. I was not at full health.
Yes, but it was the call was Alpha Gamma, was it
Alpha
not?
Gamma, yeah.
We had the wrong
Alpha
colors to
had
make
water.
lightning anyways. That
No,
was a
we-
lightning tower.
Yeah,
Hey.
Yeah, that was lightning. So it means that alphas don't mix.
The
And
Alpha
that-
Gamma call was for where the splicers were going. I don't remember making another.
Yeah. And
call
I
with
went
towers.
and I went to A, and then I didn't have the element to make lightning because I was slicer.
It needs to be beta gamma. Lightning is beta gamma.
Okay. I swear I saw purple at Northwest, but so my bad then.
So another thing worth noting is the if you're the first set of towers, I did notice that as Teta ran towards me, we started tethering with both purple mega buffs. That's probably bad, so make sure you also don't stand next to each other.
Yeah. And so
Maybe you make a lightning
dark
squared.
purple sound. Or visual.
Yeah, if you have shit over your head, don't stand by anyone unless you're purposefully trying to kiss someone.
I'm glad I didn't make the Nisis instantly swap.
Oh yeah.
I'm really curious if you mix fire, if you can tank the wing now. Because what would be the point of mixing fire otherwise? Does it do
Maybe.
anything at all?
Sorry.
Oh, that's. Well, yeah. That's why Red was asking if we had.
Yeah.
Said what the debuff said or buff. I don't know.
I mean, we definitely do. Someone mixed fire. It's just someone has to go in and read it.
Yeah. DPS adjust. East. Spread east.
The fact that dance locks you out of Samba is really unfortunate.
Gamma. Alpha.
Alpha,
I need
Gamma,
alpha over here.
Gamma.
Alpha. Teta.
You need to get. You need
Teta.
to go get light.
Teta.
Teta,
Over
Teta,
here.
Teta.
Teta in
You
the
need
center.
Water. You need water. You need to look at the tower color
I
and
didn't
your
know
own
which one was
colors.
Gamma. I didn't know which one to stand next to because I wasn't sure which one was Gamma.
Oh,
They
no,
will
the meter point
always
is
go
dead
mid.
center. Yeah, it's dead
Look,
center.
You need a dead center.
Like you have to look at the what they have above their heads too, because like towers are water,
Syrup
right?
water.
And
Yeah.
you'll just need to go to the one who has a water marker above their head. So it's a light blue one.
Okay.
Yeah. And if it's lightning, you go to the dark blue one or the purplish one, however you see it.
Pat, you said you died to damage during one of the pulls, right?
I did.
So it's safe for everyone to come center-ish there as well.
Yeah.
So you might as well come to like the center
mean-
four squares.
Sure, but I was here to soak it. Like,
No, I just mean in general for like everyone to catch heals in the middle in between mechanics. We can all be in like the center 4 squares.
I mean, I came center before I went to my soak spot.
But I don't know that the healers did, right?
Fair.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about Pat's death yet. Like, I'm still figuring out how to get more healing out there. I'm sure there's ways to do it now that I know it's needed.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, we can all be in those center 4 squares, and then we're all in heal range, theoretically.
DPS adjust. Less spread.
Gamma.
Beta.
Beta gamma. Watch the cleave, watch the cleave. Please watch the cleave. We have way too many people coming here.
Whoa.
No, I needed to be there so I don't get hit on the leftover alpha.
No, we had Alcantara in southeast.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the south.
Long Gamma. I needed to be there.
Elk, why were you there?
You
I
said
was-
beta
that
gamma, so I was this stack, so that means
I think that's
I'm
my fault.
priority.
Or-
That's 100% my
Gamma.
fault. No, I know what happened. Okay.
Unless I misread
No,
Gamma,
you're right,
Gamma
you're
and
right.
Beta again, but
Yep.
No, you're right.
Looks like Pat just
Yeah, I fucked up.
Yeah.
yeah. Nothing to worry about then.
I like stepped out of the tower and then like the tower was still there and I'm like, and I stepped back in the tower and the tower was gone. I don't know when that actually resolves. It kind of scared me. I assumed it was just with the wing, but now I'm not so sure and I'm scared.
Yeah, I mean, I would just wait to see the thing resolve. There's no loss
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you may as well, 'cause as a tower person, you don't have anywhere else to be right now.
Yeah, I was just like, now I've got to go south, and I started walking south. I was like, wait, but the tower.
Fair. Yeah. Yeah, I would also assume that it was with the wing, but I don't know, it could be a weird visual thing.
Yeah.
Tanks adjust.
Yeah, purple.
Spread first. West, snack west,
Alright, stack first.
purple.
Front.
Me and you, Nora, Albert, on that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Sorry, I thought we finished that part.
Oh, it's okay.
We
Well,
don't-
I guess it's not okay.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh,
have healers.
nope.
Yeah, there's nothing I can
We're
do to
super
get
dead.
up there, the hard
No,
part.
it's yeah.
Where's the physic?
Both healers is no way.
It wouldn't go out before I die to the dot two.
I was about to say, even if you had Swift there, we still die. I feel like
Yeah,
you need both healers for
I
that
think so.
Probably.
explosion into bleed.
Problem.
Yeah, it's like an immediate, right? So you need the heal in between. So
I don't know if we'd need both.
one
I don't
healer.
think Albert could do it himself. I think Teta probably could.
I mean, this depends very much on what resources they have available.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Numa?
That is true.
Numa
You could
went
have
out during
Numa.
Fire and Ice. I saw it.
It's the only heal that reaches far enough because of our positioning. Consistently, that is.
Yeah, I make no presumptions on what y'all have up and just assume we need both of you.
Certainly helps. Yeah.
Having both healers alive is a net positive, yeah.
Really helpful.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
Okay.
I wonder if I burned all my resources, if I could eat the auto and then heal myself before the raid line. That would be bloodbathing and enshroud, which is pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty nice.
Thing the heal parts.
Thanks, Gus.
And Pad have the purple.
I've had purple like 6 times today. I know what I'm doing. I can do it, I swear.
I believe in you. I just figured it might as well.
I don't believe in
start
me.
calling it out for everybody, not just you. Just in case.
Spread east.
Me and you, North Albert.
I'm kind of curious if it's actually like easier to heal when one of the melees gets it.
It gets purple?
Yeah, because I'm popping Bloodbath second winds. I keep popping my regen shield.
I don't
I'm
think
popping
the
all my
concern
heals
is
through
about
that too, yeah.
purple people. I think the concern is about the DPS stacked on each side.
Yeah, the purple people are fine. The purple people are always in range of heals.
Okay. Wait, this one. Okay.
Yeah, this is muscle memory. Gamma,
Alpha.
East side.
Oh, you don't want to be here?
Yeah, Elk, you want to be out of everything.
Wait, he can take that?
Oh, that's probably worth it
wait.
then.
Water over here. I'm over
Oh,
here.
need
Top.
water. Alpha Gamma, west
Oh,
side.
Alk and I got too close to each other.
Oh, well,
Oh,
I see.
Like,
what's the funny snake for?
This
You failed.
Alk and I were the same thing, so it's
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
so they
the
would've
same
taken
one.
the same element, yeah.
That's what the funny snake is.
Yeah, I just want to know what
Oh,
it
color
did.
was a funny snake.
It's like when
Oh, yeah.
potion meets I think the leaf.
Potion
or
and
whatever.
potion and
Rea-
fire. It's the same
Realizing a
thing.
Yeah.
poisonous concept causing damage over time.
Okay, so it is a bad thing. So
Yes.
the
Yeah.
fire probably is bad too. Yeah, okay.
Okay,
Probably
cool.
Perfect.
a burn dot, yeah. There's
Though I guess good to know that apparently that doesn't cause a failure of imagination.
Alec, did you notice if it increased your timer at all?
No, I didn't notice.
Because if it does increase your timer, it might be worth it because you
Well,
have like
I
the
had-
shortest.
I don't know. I have to try again.
I mean, I think it's worth it either way, just because it puts that person in their corner, and you can brain dead it.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You can leave me alone.
The melee are ready
You
to
can-
do that. I don't think low health people should be sacking themselves on it.
I mean, if there's one thing we know about Albert, it's that he'll throw himself into a tank buster
Yes.
stuff when he presents
And
itself.
we've had this discussion many times.
Albert's still an honorary melee in my heart.
I thank you, Albert, for coming to try and save me. I appreciate the thought.
You see
know?
the sage icon? That's actually 4 spears.
So yeah, one thing I just actually wanted to make a suggestion about, just because of the last poll. You know how people were just crossing over to each other to get to each other? I'm thinking, it might be easier to have the shorts to the south. I know it doesn't change the other debuffs, but having the short to the south is probably ideal because they're already here, right? Because they need to be away from the 3 in ABC.
Well,
So
if
it
they're
makes
not there, they've moved to A, B, or C at that point.
No, not
the
the
original short timer.
the original
one that was
short
left
timer.
over. It's already. It's
Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's
they're
over.
already here. So like,
Well,
making
no,
them
he's not
cross
over there
more.
anymore.
However, not anymore. Yeah, that's what we're saying. Because Elk just ate the same element again. And if that increases his timer, it's kind of worth it to have you just do that. So you won't be in Southwest anymore. You'll just go back. You'll be in the splicer position of your corner instead.
What?
Okay.
Oh, so you
If
just
you're
go to your
short
special corner
timer?
regardless if you're.
Stop.
Sorry, I didn't understand that. Could you repeat that, Pat?
So yeah, in that instance, Alec was short beta, and he
Okay.
went back to beta on long beta explosion, and he ate it fine. My concern
Yeah,
is
like
that
I maintained my beta. It's...
yes, he maintained beta and it didn't do anything detrimental to him.
Really?
More importantly,
Oh.
yes, and so more importantly, it may have helped his timer potentially because some of the few times that we've made it and like we had a short timer person, you'll note like their shit falls off before other people's, right?
Oh.
So we can make this more
I think
brain
I
dead.
thought the buff was at 20 seconds. I'm not sure though.
Okay. So
was
yeah,
20
if
seconds.
that's true, then that makes it safer, first of all, so that there's no chance of their debuff falling off. And then 2, it means that the inner people are the north people and the outer people are the south people. As another way of thinking about it.
So sorry, you want the outer people to go where? You said?
It's the same. It's exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Nothing
Okay,
has
okay.
changed.
Gotcha.
It's just you can also use that as the way that you think about it if short and long
Right.
timer doesn't work for you.
Gotcha. Okay. Since we're doing that, then okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
So short timer. After you do your short timer, get hit by the second long timer of you the same type as yours.
Exactly.
What if you've already resolved? Like you're the giant purple. You go to the corner, right?
Yeah, you just go to the
Yeah,
front.
giant purple still fucks off. Original tower people just no touchy, nobody else.
I'm not sure people die if you take 2 of the same, but I guess I'm not.
Elf, thank you for accidentally doing that. Appreciate you.
Well,
I'm so-
honestly, I actually had no idea that you guys thought maybe it's a good idea to have the short timer move away. Like I assumed it was fine.
I mean, you assumed correctly, apparently.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
Yeah,
Alp's
you can
brain
say
is
anything.
it's just larger.
No need. Don't come in. Do not come in. I'm fine. Okay. Thanks.
In one of our earliest polls,
Look,
everyone
man!
exploded, and we thought that was the
my
cause.
God.
But apparently we were wrong.
Oh my god. I'm so scared. Hank's adjust. Spreading. West side. Purple's out.
You knew North, Albert?
Oh, yeah. I got you, man.
what's happening over there.
Too many
Y'all
close
were
people.
not on
Yeah.
the line. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to get in to get another heal before, which I've been doing most pulls, but I didn't get back out fast enough that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's if you got the timing down, that's fine. But
Well,
it's
I mean,
not
otherwise I'm worried like people will die, right? That's already happened tonight, so.
That's. I mean, that wasn't the start of the pool. I feel like we probably weren't on top of the myth and.
Okay, I'll heal less.
What happened.
If that's what you want. Thanks.
That's not exactly what I said. But, yeah.
See, like, this is what I'm talking about, Luna.
What?
My HP was like at half, and everyone else is like at 3/4, and I don't understand why.
It's a good question.
I can't believe you dropped the packets that are you getting healed. Thanks, Just.
Sounds like a fun mechanic.
East side, stack. North.
Me and you north, Albert.
Lead.
You mean like that, Red?
I like that.
You know, kind of like that.
Anything red?
Oh, okay.
Damn. I can't believe it, actually.
I'm like, how can I be in the center of the group and be dead?
Oh, Red, your gear's broken. You have 10k less health in the melee, and you shouldn't.
Is that what's going on? Oh god.
Alpha, beta.
Oh, east side, east side, east side, east side, east side, east side. Sorry,
Okay, yeah.
Go
I
yourself
like
up.
wasn't looking.
Okay.
Oh my god, I don't have.
Alpha, right?
Did it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Okay.
yeah. It's just
Yeah.
It's alpha, beta.
I should have
Okay.
gone north while I was dodging the cleave is all. I was like just thinking about the cleave and then I was at south, so I had to run all the way up. Was the problem.
I mean, is your gear fine, right?
There we go. There's
No,
the
it was
10k
broken.
missing.
I
I
see.
had to repair it.
Okay.
Damn, we solved the problem.
I mean, look, I was confused. I was like, I don't understand.
Now we understand.
Sort of, except it still doesn't make sense, right? Because I have less health. I should be higher, relatively.
After the hit, you should be lower, right?
I mean, you took an AoE and then died to the bleed is what happened there.
No, I'm talking about at the beginning, right? At the beginning, I had lower HP than everyone else.
You take extra damage
Yeah,
because
because
your
you
defense
took
is
an
lower.
AoE and then you died to the bleed.
Oh, the defenses. Yeah, because I'm like, the health won't matter,
Yeah.
right? I should be like relatively higher in my health pool because there's less of me to heal.
You're talking about percentage rather than actual
Yeah.
straight up number.
Correct.
What I mean.
Correct.
Yeah.
But Luna is correct. The lack of defenses would explain why my percentile health was lower. I was real confused.
Yes, just.
Right.
Okay.
West side. Purple's out.
fire? Or just ice, ice.
Well, we're an extra person
Why do
here.
we have 4 people over here though?
Purple was
This
in
is
that group
DPS
then.
adjust, right?
It's DPS, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
then purple
I
is
was
Oh,
fine.
there.
no, I was purple. Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. We had an extra purple.
I forgot I was purple.
Oh, sorry, I moved too early.
I'm walking away
My
from
bad.
out, just all the way. You guys won't be
Ray,
there.
Ray. It'll only target Ray. He's on the back row.
Yeah, I'm the only one you need to stay away from.
Look, Alco's closer. He's the one I feared, okay?
But it only targets main tank.
My fear is of the tanks, Pat. It's of both of them.
That's
Fear is
fair,
not
that's
logical
fair.
emotion. Okay,
I'm afraid of both of
That's
them.
also fair. That's also fair.
Did I really pull by mistake?
No, it was me. It
You
was
did
me.
not. That was Ray.
No, Ray pulled. I just fear both of you when shit goes wrong.
I fear Alk because he causes my death.
Doing that.
Yeah, I mean,
Me and you north, Albert.
I know it's how the mechanic works, but people are so close to us as purple, I'm so scared.
Dude, why? We just stand in our spot. If they hit us, it's their fault.
It doesn't mean I'm not afraid for my life.
Purple's the most relaxing mechanic there.
It might be like, it might be fine. Like, we can't do anything about it, but I'd like to live, I guess.
Nah.
Relaxing as long as you pay attention. And you have purple.
Exactly. Go stand in the middle, walk to the other spot, give no fucks about anything else.
Gamma,
Beta,
beta.
gamma.
Go to your cleave side.
Cleave
Watch
east.
the cleave. Fair enough attention.
Oh, okay.
Stay away from me.
Okay,
Lightning.
beta, gamma
Oh.
again.
What?
We can't do this.
Yeah, okay.
Ours will fall off.
Yeah. Watch wing, watch wing.
West. Go, 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 go.
Almost.
Make sure you're in between the towers when you're kissing. You guys were like over on the east side, just kind of like finagling. You should just literally be between your two.
Yeah, I forgot where I was supposed to go. I was long timer. Is that south?
So for south for long timer, yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Long
I
timer,
was
or
kind of
if you are in
looking.
the corner for the second. So
I was kind of looking for my partner, but next time I'll just go to the spot
yeah, do
between
not
the
give a
towers.
shit about your partner. Go to between the towers. If your partner does not show the fuck up, that's their fault.
Particularly for second, there's so many little icons running around. Like, trying to find your partner is going to be a nightmare.
Yeah, do not think about them at all.
Also, I don't know if this was known information before, but I didn't process it if it was. The two people who resolve first tower also can't touch.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I mentioned.
That being said, it gives you a warning via sound and, like, a little
Yeah.
feather, so you have time to walk
Yeah.
away.
You kept walking towards me and I kept trying to scoot away.
I wasn't walking towards you, I was walking towards the corner. Not my fault you kept going to the corner.
Oh fuck. God. For whatever reason, I read that as
We're dead.
as
We are dead.
You might not be. You have minutes up for this.
I mean, yes, but what do we do now?
Ready?
Well, if you get me up, there's a chance. What? What?
So let's go.
Okay.
Heal up, heal up.
Oh my god, alright, I guess
I'm voting so you guys don't die.
alright, I guess I should have faith. Jesus.
I don't know how you managed to be in the right spot for the ice and server tick the laser, but okay.
I'm a genius, that's why. That was totally
This one
intentional.
was not in the right spot for the ice, but they were far away from everyone else, and they baited it, so it was fine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He managed to be in the right spot to bait an ice, and
Because I'm a fucking genius, you know? I totally predicted that. That was totally calculated.
Absolutely.
It's a mix.
I'm lonely.
Yeah, we have somebody
yeah.
extra here.
Like Gamma was missing.
Man.
That was such a good save.
It was such a good
Penalty.
save.
Incredible.
Taro was Gamma.
Wait, I was. Well, oh.
So you would have been with
Okay,
the other
I thought it was
stack.
Alpha.
You know, Albert, I know what you can tell Cody next time you see him. You can tell him he should have made Gamma purple. So it would line up with the markers.
Or blue, yeah, one or the other would be perfectly acceptable. I don't think localization controls colors of icons.
It doesn't. I also want no context on that. I don't want you to tell him what fight you're talking about. Just be like, Gamma should have been purple.
Yeah, I think that's especially hard because I don't think he works on 14 anymore.
Dude, even better. Maximum confusion.
Spread east.
That's west.
What?
That's west.
West?
That's
Spread west. Spread west.
West.
There's no fixing. I'm fine.
Oh.
No.
You're not
You're
fine,
fine,
no.
and then you died to the dot.
I see. I didn't realize I had a dot. Yes.
Yeah, it was the purple.
Could have. Yeah. Oh, the purple dot. That makes sense.
Yep. Yeah, the wing will not actually set you off, it turns out.
Yeah.
But you'll probably die to the dot if you're not a tank, so...
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. There's a lot of fire on my screen there, so I'm.
Yeah, it's awkward. I wish it could just be spread first every time.
You know, I just want to say I'm real proud of the party there, though. Alright?
Yeah, I am. Absolutely proud of everyone but me.
In spite of the call, they all
Yeah.
went to the side.
I have to read it myself or I'll be late getting to my spread spot.
That's also entirely fair. It's not a very comfortable pattern.
Yeah, it's why sometimes I end up just going to the rear because I don't read it. And it's like, well, I have no time now.
Yeah, better.
This is why you
late
should
than
tilt your
time.
camera angle so that you, or like your character position route with your camera. So,
So
you can,
high up there.
Yeah.
I
But I
probably
can see
need to
it.
tilt more.
I can see it comfortably, to be
DPS
honest.
adjust.
I like my camera angle.
My camera angle is incredibly raised. And I still have a hard time seeing
Like,
it.
I can see it from here in my regular camera
Yeah.
angle.
Fucking
So I mean,
Lolafels, dude.
that's the. We have somebody extra here.
Oh, it was
The
me.
purple was in the group again.
It was me.
I'm a little sad because I only need to reference my little cheat sheet if I happen to be one of the splices, and I've only been that once tonight.
for like initial position or for like soaking?
I'm talking about the towers.
Better and Albert have purple. DPS adjust. West. Better and Albert stay middle.
Bleed. Alpha.
Gamma.
Gamma. West side. West side. Albert, you were supposed to go soak again.
Fine, that's fine.
Wait, where are long timers going?
Oh,
Long-
wait,
Go Alpha.
The south, long.
Long
or
What?
sorry, long
Wait.
timers go south.
What?
Oh,
North,
okay.
north.
Oh wait, we're the same.
Okay. Well,
You were-
I did go
This
south.
is what we were talking about earlier, where Alk soaked his element again so that he extends his timer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not talking to me. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I thought we were. Was I wrong going north there as well?
You were
Are you
short
short timer
timer,
or
so
long?
you would have gone
North, right?
north.
Yeah, you go north. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, remind me which I'm the ones that don't get an alphabet or gamma. Do they go south or north there?
They go
Are,
north.
are they with the short timers or the long timers?
You mean the
Talking about
slices, right?
splicers?
Yeah.
Splicers go north. Short and splicers. Short, inner, splicer, however you want to think about it, north. Long timers,
Okay.
south.
Okay. Okay. So I was north. I was correct.
You were.
Why were we? Okay. I don't understand why we had that many people north then.
I went
They're just
north.
gonna-
Came in,
It's gonna be.
and they
There are
shouldn't
gonna
have
be
come
3
in.
people north.
There are? Okay.
There are gonna be 3 people
To
north.
start,
Yeah.
yes.
I also went north and I shouldn't have, but that's because I have a cursed incorrect mnemonic in my head that I won't repeat so that other people don't get cursed.
It's also possible to have 4 people north. It's just, if it's alpha beta, that's just gonna happen.
Yeah.
Don't fuck
People
yourself.
coming from north, rather.
Like phase 6 Dragon Song.
Yes, coming from north to start when the elements first go out, it's possible to have, yes, too many people north. It's just gonna happen.
Okay. Sorry. I think I missed how we resolved that then.
Short timers go north, long timers go south.
Pat and Luna have purple.
Okay.
And Hank just.
Escalator.
Spreads.
West. Should be here. Pat and Luna center. Me and you north, Albert.
Actually get an extra 500 potency of healing if I give purple. It's kind of nice.
But, yeah.
And I get 2 pops of my shield during that.
Debuffs.
Beta.
Beta.
Beta and what?
Aw,
Left
man.
side. West side.
Alpha, beta.
Beta and
Alpha,
what?
beta.
Alpha.
Alpha, beta.
Alpha,
You're
beta.
going
Oh,
alpha.
okay.
You are going alpha, Teta. Yeah, we're
Alpha,
in here,
beta
Teta.
again.
In here, Teta.
Alpha,
Yeah,
beta
that's fine.
again.
This is fine.
West side. West
Oh,
side.
yeah.
West side tower. West side tower.
Yo, let's
Hey.
go. Ooh, damn it.
Ooh,
Had
just
a time
damn
to
damage.
dot, I think.
Oh,
Deconceptualized.
next?
I think he's taking them away. He's back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're gone.
Okay, we're done.
Insane.
We're done. We're done. Okay, next
Raid
second.
wide.
Raid wide.
Lead.
Knew it.
Get ready for tank width for tank. Yeah, autos. Figured. Gonna be a buster here or no? Okay, no.
Desolation. I'm gonna faint it.
Good
I
idea.
don't have Samba, so
Oh,
Alright.
there's a lot happening there.
Towers.
I took double fire resistance
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, there were 2 Tyrants fire hits, only 2, so it might have been party stacks maybe?
Probably pretty.
I
Probably.
think so,
Yeah, it's probably
yeah.
like healers, given that the tanks were not hit.
There were also trailing trailing explosions on me and Alk, so I don't know what those
What
were
was your
about.
question, Albert?
So if there's 4 people up north, how do you know which ones are pairing together at north? Or is it the case that only 2 of them will pair together at north?
Only
Yes,
2
only
of
two
them will
will
pair
pair.
north.
Okay.
Should
One
only
of
Only
the
short
people anyway.
timer people.
Do we
Okay.
have to
The
move
long
out
timer
for these
people will
explosions?
leave.
Because we were stacked.
Yeah, we're gonna try light parties. Or we can spread and see if it kills healers.
We can.
That's also
I think
possible.
we should spread maybe, like loosely spread.
Yeah, I mean we've made mistakes before in targeting and whatnot. I think that we should just spread and see what happens.
Sure, we can do
Yeah.
clock spots.
Yeah.
hold on, I'm checking that footage.
Yeah,
I guess I
so
don't
am
have a ton
I.
of time, but I'm getting to the last couple seconds.
How long is that entire mechanic where we can't target? I'm gonna have to like reapply a Bhutan or something.
Yeah, I'd have to double check actually. Like, I was trying to pay
Um,
attention to my Aegis, but I stopped looking.
Do a couple more pulls for.
Yeah, we
you-
have some resistance, so.
Did
So directly
Yeah.
after
somebody
that,
with the spare short timer try the going with the long timer
Yeah, yeah.
last pull?
The spare timer should be going with them, yeah. That
Yeah,
is-
that's what I did, and it was fine. I just didn't have to actually do anything because my element wasn't needed.
Yeah. Fair. Did you happen to extra confirm that it did in fact increase your timer though?
put it another way, did you still have it when he deconceptualized?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Then yeah, we definitely will want to do that then, just for the sake of safety.
Also makes it cleaner.
So just a heads up, after that fire went off, meteors started appearing, and it looks like about 8 of them appeared.
Medium
Tank
turret.
got
Yeah, we
Luna
saw
and
6
red, that
before we
purple.
died.
Luna and red
There
pepper.
were 5 up north. I didn't check south, so there were 1 south, and yeah.
Yes, no, so 6 appeared before we died, and they appeared in the front.
Like,
You were
Did I
with
get caught?
us.
You
Yes,
got caught.
yeah, got caught. Yeah.
you came with us.
I thought I went more east than, or
It was
west than
a
you
bit
guys
too
did.
late. I think you just got snapshotted. So
Yeah.
I think it's because you ran with us before.
yeah.
Interesting, actually. I think. Whatever. We'll discuss it at break.
Icy and Luna have purple. Hanks adjust. West. Spicy and Luna middle. Me and you north, Albert. Upper mid. Debuffs. Alpha. Gamma.
Yeah.
East side.
Ooh.
Short timers and splices go north.
Yeah,
Long
it
timer
extended
goes
my
south.
timer.
Alpha,
Yeah.
beta, alpha, beta. Lead west side. We don't have the south.
You're supposed to go to the south side.
Ow.
A bit too late. Need to move faster.
Every time I've
So
gotten.
I had, hold on, I had the short beta. So
Did it-
short
it-
was north, not south.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
somebody
I'm on the wrong
was
side, I
in
guess.
the incorrect.
Okay. My bad. I was
Okay.
the wrong side.
We have one more pro.
I'm so glad that it's now in the chat so I can read it.
So it extended the timer.
Yeah. Every time I've never had to resolve second towers. I've always just get the debuff that doesn't do anything.
I usually get the first tower resolved, but I've also been getting nothing.
Alcantara have purple. DPS adjust. East. Alcantara go middle. DPS adjust. We're going front row.
Oh god. Oh.
Right wide. Mid. Debuffs.
Beta alpha.
West.
West.
You're be a bit further off, Milk. Short timers and splices go north. Long timers go
I
south.
just died to damage again. There's no second beta,
Be back here.
so if you can't resolve.
We can resolve, yeah. We're dead, yeah.
Yeah, 64,000. I
Do
have to
we-
be at full health.
Do we want to change how we do this? Because being too far away from each other, I think, which makes it harder to top everybody off. I know you can probably.
Yeah, I had everyone pop at some point, but then there was some
Yeah.
damage that Pad took at some point, and then died to the last.
I mean, we take damage in the splice stack.
Yeah.
So I took damage in the splice stack, and then I exploded afterwards. And like I was at mid when your heals went off, but I didn't get healed to full.
No, you were topped. You died to overkill.
Yeah.
Did I have 65? Did my health? Oh, my.
You
fell
took-
off. That's even worse.
Oh my god, okay. Yeah, you took 866 over your max.
Yeah.
Food would have saved you, but that's also just like a spooky amount of damage, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, it's already spooky with food, right? Because it's hitting me for 64 to 65 because I've been hit by 65
If,
before.
Yeah.
if it's 64 and 65, we have to think about. Yeah, sure, we're surviving it right now, but at the same time, if we were doing it week 1,
Do we
with, like,
have any raid
we would've
mitt
been dead.
there?
I don't have Heart of Light there.
I think like just we should
I don't
probably just
think
be
we currently
shielded.
do.
Yeah,
just need
shielding
to-
is probably what week 1 groups did, right?
Yeah, exactly. So to make that more stable, I'd suggest that we just need to like tighten up positioning wise so that we don't leave a big gap in the center for no reason when we could have everybody much closer to each other. So I feel like our positions for, for alpha, beta, gamma could be made a bit closer to the group, and then the group could stay. Or alternatively, maybe alpha, beta, and gamma stay where they are, but the group goes middle instead of going.
Yeah, I was
southwest.
gonna say we should probably just be center. If people are careful about being in the corner, center's pretty open.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the game tells you if you're too close to somebody else, just pay attention to yourself. If you see yourself glowing with a tether when you shouldn't be, just scoot.
Yeah, I think we should just change positions for the multi-stacks and whatnot to the middle. And then the problem
Are
is
we?
though, yeah, you just need to make sure you make the swaps clean, the exchange of debuffs. So what we could do is we have the stack, like the party stack in the middle, and then the debuff swap can happen right in front of them. And then everybody just claps together to get shield and healed for the next instance of damage before spreading out to positions after the cleave. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, arguably we could also move the alpha, beta, gamma spots in farther, which would make middle unsafe, but they'll be
You'd have-
closer to mid
yeah.
when things are going out and all that kind of stuff.
Because the far alpha, the short timers alpha, beta, gamma, they're not taking another instance of damage.
Yeah, they can
Yeah, they
still
are. They're
go
taking
all
the
way to
tower.
corner.
How much is the tower?
Like half of my HP.
Oh, okay. So it's either taking the tower or taking the next hit, because the leftover short will have to get hit by one of the longs.
Yeah, let me look. Yeah, it's about half your health.
Yeah, so I mean,
For the
we're
tower,
gonna.
yeah.
Yeah,
I feel
arcane
like
channel.
it's a better call
35K.
to just have the group collapse on each other after the first instance of damage, so everybody gets topped off before the next. I think that's.
I don't think we should shift any of our strats. We just need to be need to be more cognizant about actually meeting at the center right after the first wave of damage. We don't have to be like
That's
on top
true.
of each other. We just need to be in the middle 4 squares so that the healers can catch people.
That's
Well,
true.
So I caught the heals, right? That was
Right,
the-
but you didn't have a shield,
apparently.
right? And so that's a
Don't-
suggestion. Is we're gonna have a shield there.
Go off?
That's. I mean, like it could. The reason you got killed is probably maybe just you didn't have enough heals. on
Yeah,
it.
we have mitts and
But-
shields by meeting at the
Well,
center,
my
then you'll
food-
survive
yeah,
that.
Again, my
Yeah, and
food
you're-
also, but
Yeah, but like, it's unstable to get hit by 65k when your when your health is 66, right? So
yes.
I'm just making the point that we need to collapse so that shields get up on us and then we move, and then we'll make it more stable.
Yep.
Even though in your instance pad it may not have been necessarily the collapsing that was the issue.
Yeah. Even if it means meeting at the center, we could, catch a Caratrol or a Samba or whatever we have there for mitts, right? Just to
Yeah.
make it even comfier.
We'll just have to be careful when collapsing mid that we cluster around the mid and just leave it clear for the people who need to exchange debuffs. That's all.
So I mean, it doesn't
No.
even need to be left clear for the people that need to exchange debuffs. The only person that can't be there is the one person who doesn't need to be in the exchange. Like everyone else can be as close as they want to debuff people.
Do
and
the
they'll still
long
spawn.
timers not tethered? Oh, wait, I guess they
No.
don't, right? Yeah.
You
no,
don't.
they
That's
don't
fair.
have anything to tether with.
The
Yeah,
only
so-
people that have something to tether with are the 3 imperfects, right? So 2 of
Okay.
them want to tether, and 1 of them just can't be there, and everyone else could literally be standing on top of them if they wanted to.
Okay.
And it would be fine.
The short ones just stack on top of the group then. Or the ones that need to, exchange. And then the leftover one can just stay a bit off.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
I only worry about visual clutter, but theoretically it shouldn't be that bad because it's still only 2 icons overheads. So
How long
Yes.
are we breaking for?
another 10 or so. So
Okay. Okay, I'll be back then in 7:50.
Yeah.
Matt, if I tell you the cursed mnemonic that got stuck in my head, will it mess you up?
maybe.
Damn, then I won't tell you.
I mean, you can tell me. I'm not the person that had a problem with white right.
There you go. I sent it to you.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, I thought about that. I did, 100%. Like, I mean, we can change it, but that's why I'm kind of like thinking of it as like inner and outer instead, where inner is north and outer, as in you're in the corner, is south. There's just,
Yeah.
there's a lot of options for how to think about it.
Yeah. So now I just have to sing to myself when the mechanic starts. Longest north. Longest north. Longest north.
Yeah, I just halfway through that last bowl, I started scrolling up like crazy in the chat to find the message for where the long and short timers go.
I have like a chat filter that filters like everything but party and FC chat already.
Yeah, I had that, and then Death Recap started spamming out my chat, but I wanted that, so I guess I should make another tab to clean that out.
I just /DR whenever I want to look at it.
Oh, I see. You don't have the chat link.
No.
Okay.
Trying to see. Yeah. Okay, no. I have to assume that those things we saw at the very end are like party stacks.
Yeah, so I it's one of those cases where I'm not sure what the hell they are, because we were all stacked on top of each other. I saw 2 instances of damage. One was 33k, and the other one was a gazillion damage.
Yeah.
I guess if these are true stacks, right? If they're not the you do it right or you do it wrong million damage, and they're regular stacks, that makes sense. We would have taken 60k instead, because we would have had half as many people each, and then we wouldn't have taken the second damage because we wouldn't have been in there.
Yeah, so that's what I'm assuming because it's Tyrant's Fire and the Tank Buster is Tyrant's Dark.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then from what it looks like at the end, the tanks are exploding and they survived the first one.
Yeah, I think Al said that there was a follow AoE, right? Like.
Yeah,
could be that?
meaning I am
My
it
footage
gives-
didn't get a very good view of like all the towers. I only saw the front 2 towers.
Was there? Well, there's 2 towers, one in the front, one in the second row, and then another 2 towers, both in the second row, and then another 2 towers in the front corners.
Oh, okay. So every single tower is within melee range. Okay.
Yes, so far, anyways. I'm assuming that there's gonna be another set that fill in the last 2 spaces in the front rows.
Okay.
The thing I'm We don't have enough context for what's happening to the tanks is the problem.
Yeah, so we'll have to get back there and see if we can get something else. more
Because the tanks survived the first one. Meaning it might
it was
not
holistic
be on the
damage, right?
tanks.
Like, did they take a lot, or they took like a small amount?
Let's see. They take like nothing.
Okay. So it's like
they-
the one that applies the bolt, and then they
Yes.
instantly died at the next one. Okay.
Yes, they take like 10k or something for the first one. And they take
Well,
like 350.
That tracks with what Alex said. Then, if it's a follow AOE, that means they have to make sure that they don't get hit by
Well,
the follow-ups. Right?
Yes, maybe, but I don't think it is.
Usually they standardize the like the floor tell, right? Like the weird
Yes.
arrows that follow you around kind of tell.
There would be a I'm thinking that it's just because 6 people are dead, it's supposed to be on other people.
Oh, okay.
It might just be a be spread out sort of thing. Because if it's only doing 10k to the tanks, it may just like want us to be spread into tower positions.
Okay.
Wait, actually, hold on. A better way to actually check this. Is it? Yeah, okay, I was checking, names of abilities. Give us Tyrant Spire 3? You know? I think what they got hit by is the same thing as what we got hit by. I think those were 2 spread AoEs. Those weren't stacks.
So like there were 2 sets of stacks and 2 sets of spreads, or
No, that
or
there's
they're all
it's just setting out two spread markers every now and then, and we're supposed to just be spread into towers. And I think
okay. You're saying
the
that
towers are going to do fire damage. And
I see.
we
You're
can't
saying
have
that
them.
the spreads happen after the fact, right? They're like a couple seconds after the stacks.
There's no stacks.
Oh, did everybody just straight? Oh, I see. You're saying
Because
there
we're
are
all
two
stacked
individual.
together.
There are 2 individual spreads that happen at the same time while we're all stacked on top of each other. And
Yes,
so the first
and it
one did
instantly
normal
kills us.
damage, but gave all of us the Vol, and the second one killed everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
And then because the tanks aren't there, and then the tanks spread out.
I see. And then they took another one.
Yeah, and then they survived the second, because it matches with the tower spawning, right? 2 hits, 2 towers, 2 hits, 2 towers. So I'm assuming the towers do fire damage, and we just have to like not have the debuff when we soak the tower.
Yeah, it's the debuff timer dancing. Okay.
Let me see if I can find the. What pull is this? Is it this one? No, this one. No. Where is it? Tyrant's Fire. Here we go. 22 minutes ago. Tyrant's Fire 3. Yes, the thing that the tanks get hit by and live with no damage is the same thing the party got hit by. Tyrant's Fire 3. Okay, that seems fine, I guess. I guess I have to pull up Albert's stream then, though. Because I can check the debuff timer. Is this like miniature cachexia?
So I'm noticing that reviewing the VOD for that new mechanic. So every time like the party obviously was stacked, so I don't know what happened there. But like, so after we got the 2 tanks who were left alive, we got 2 more AoEs.
Okay, so it's 10 seconds. Yeah, I think
Another
I have
tower
it
spawns.
solved. I think I have it for the most part solved.
What have you guys figured out about this mechanic?
That what happened to us was that there are 2 spread AoEs going out on random people. That's why we died. We were all stacked. And then you guys take the spread AoEs. You're fine. Take like 10k damage each. And then because we're all dead, you take another 2 sets of spread AoEs and die instantly because of the vuln. So I'm thinking that the people who are taking the spread AoEs have to soak it's soaking the towers when you don't have a vuln.
So another thing I noticed is that, like you said, 2 spread AoEs occur, but then like every time that happens, 2 towers spawn as well.
Yes. I'm trying to figure out how we would have an order to...
unless there's a specific order on how the spread AoEs proliferate through the party. If
Yeah.
there is no order, then that means that the first pair is definitely the first tower, right?
They would still have a fire... The fire
Do they
vuln's
have
10
a
seconds.
Oh,
Maybe they have a
Yes. I'll start typing in strats.
The question would be how long, when do the towers explode, right? Because they were still up. when the second one spawned.
We have seen like long 10-15 second towers before in the game.
Yeah.
It really depends on how long those towers take.
Yeah, those ones are still
Let me
up,
start
like,
counting.
right? Like, that's by the time, like, first they didn't spawn immediately when we got the spread. They spawned, I think, on the second spread, and then they were still.
I think you're
second
right. I think
tower
the first
spawn.
debuff is taking the first towers.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's fine, actually.
Yeah, the challenge isn't figuring out who goes where. The challenge is making people bob and weave through the party without clipping somebody else with another spread.
I'm thinking we have to probably like split into light parties on either side, because seems to me the distribution of the towers is like equal on both sides.
That's true.
So
yeah.
if you have one on the left, you have one on the right. They're probably like not ordered, like they can be in random spots, but like there's either east or west. I haven't seen 2 towers spawn on either side, like east or west.
It is a small
I
sample
mean,
size, but you may be onto it. Yeah. You'll
Yeah,
have to-
I mean the pair that spawn at the same time. They're
Yeah,
you
but
have
I'm
one
saying
on
that
each one.
I think, how many towers did we see? We only saw 4, right?
We
But-
saw
We
6.
saw 3.
We saw 6.
We saw 3
Yeah.
pairs. 3 pairs.
And
Yeah.
all pairs were on opposite sides when
East
they
and
spawned.
west. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
There's an equal distribution, and then there's a spot where the last 2 towers will spawn, which would also be on the opposite side of each other.
Were they sort of like in the same position but opposing, or is more like? No, I mean like when you consider all the 8 towers when they spawn, are they like in the same position on either side but opposing? Is what I'm trying to get at.
Yes. In a sense.
Yeah. it's
Like
in
the
itself.
first tower spawn diagonal from each other in the middle, and then the second towers are on the far left and the far right of the second line. And then the third set is directly in front of those far left and far right of the front. And then the last set would be diagonals in the middle again, but on the other side.
If I can look at Albert's footage.
Yeah, Albert has a good view. Pad has a good view. What is this mechanic called so I can add a name to it? The Limitless Desolation.
Oh, the double fire that we got.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I have a working strat for this. I'm just trying to figure out where I want people to stand. I think light parties is correct, but where?
Yeah, exactly. We have to divvy it out to have everybody who has not gotten hit by a fire yet to be spread out.
Yeah, because you don't want people to walk through other people's fire.
Not kind. If we think that people need to not be hit by that to
Well,
set the towers, and there's 6 towers, then wouldn't it
the
be
t-
spread instead of light
the-
parties?
Well, yeah,
The
it's light
towers
parties
seem
like
to be-
sides, but still spread out.
So the
Because they-
towers are in the front of the boss, right? So the party can be spread out at the back. Or sorry,
Yeah, so
say the
the-
front of the boss, but I mean the front of the arena.
The question is how the towers spawn, right? Because if they spawn in a random order or they spawn in a specific order, then that
Yes.
would lay out how we do it.
I suspect it's like what Elk said. They spawn. They also, or basically, they're gonna spawn in the 8 front tiles, and they're just going to be 1 on each side, but it's random exactly the position on each. But it's like if you have like a spread already established from the west side, you see the explosion, you go to the tower that spawned. You see your explosion, you go into the tower that spawned. Basically, is what I would be.
Yeah, I
imagining.
just mean
But
light
you only
parties
go
in the
through the
sense that because the towers seem to be mirrored, there's gonna be 1 on each side at
Yeah,
every set of 2. So
Obviously, I
we'll want to
think
be
we would
split to
wanna-
begin with.
yeah,
I
but
think
like we don't
obviously
know how the
because you-
spreads are targeted yet, though, right? So like we can spread it into light parties, but if it's like
There,
if it, yeah. Like,
Well-
can 2 DPS be hit on the same side, for example? That's
well,
that's a
yes,
question.
we don't want to be stacked in light parties. We
Mhm.
want to split the arena down the middle and spread on each side via
Yeah.
light parties.
Somebody's gonna have to go over to the other side at some point, though. I think,
Yeah.
but that's okay. We can.
Yeah, it depends.
see.
We don't know the logic of who's being targeted.
I
So-
I have to assuming there is no logic. I have to see that I have to assume that those assuming the final set of tower spawns, right? If it's the four all the way in the front and 4 through the second row, then we can do a sort of double vertical line strat, right? Since we have the 4 melees in the front, the 4 melees in the front and the 4 ranged all the way in the back, far enough so that you don't hit each other with the spreads, and then we leave the far left and far right open, so you can kind of do a curve around the entire party to get to your tower.
Yeah, the only thing
So-
is it takes just too long, probably, for the rangers to
Why-
get.
I'm just
don't we-
wondering.
Why don't we
I'm
just,
just
have
wondering-
people in each square in the 8 front tiles? And then if you're already in a tower and you can soak it, you just stay there.
I'm assuming that you can. It has to be the towers are going to do fire damage, and which is why we have a
Sure,
vuln.
sure. So
Yeah.
if you have the fire, you leave that tower.
But
But
do we know which person goes into
then-
that tower?
a person who was out of a tower that didn't get hit by fire,
Because there's still fire going off.
Yeah, we want to treat them sort of like Nisis, because if you're passing by and you're too close to people, you might get clipped by another fire, and then that
Yeah.
would mess it all up, right?
We want chaos, I think, if we do it that way.
I think the fourth
That's
fire.
I'm ready.
4 pairs.
Yeah, I'm ready. I think the fourth fire comes out right before the first tower would resolve.
So I'm gonna put forth that we should probably just spend a pull spreading and watching
Yes,
the
of course,
spreads
of course.
proliferate through, and then figure out a strat.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's
I
either
would
gonna be
recommend-
random or not.
Yeah,
I
because
would recommend spreading into light parties east-west, and then maybe like standing between 2 tiles, or like.
Yeah,
not
I think
in-
we
in
can.
the center.
How
Yeah.
about we just align ourselves in the
tiles.
tiles in the back of the boss, right? In the back of the arena. I mean, there's 8 tiles. We just position on each 1 person per tile, and then see what happens. And we
Yeah,
split
I
them.
think you
like
just don't
that
even
light
try to
party
soak a
thing.
meteor,
Yeah.
right? You just
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
the spreads and see how they proliferate through.
Yeah, we want
Yeah.
to see the timings too.
What I'm saying.
The problem is
uh,
though. Yeah. Go ahead. Though.
because if, like, especially for melees, if you want to keep uptime, maybe like spread but in between tiles, just so that
Yeah.
if there's like a meteor, like a tower, not to be in.
yeah, I think that's would be a fine way to start. Just have like the range in the middle of these tiles, and there another range in the middle of those tiles in front of them. We will obviously see if and when we get back there.
Believe. Don't forget to turn off your stands off before we go. Oh, never mind. You're not ready.
Oh, just a moment.
check feed.
I'm just having problems with my controller.
I will need to grab food from my door in approximately 10 minutes.
Alright.
Okay, so we should be able to grab it once we get to phase 2.
One pull, one kill.
Yeah.
Easy.
I would like this, because if we get to phase 2, then I can just eat for the first 45 seconds of every pull.
This is true.
Because my DPS won't matter and I don't need to do any mechanics.
Let me know when you're ready. When you've resolved your controller issues, Doc. I imagine we'll pull now, and then the food will be early for red. I can already see it happening.
I mean, it's fine. I can sit at my door for a little bit. They're supposed to leave it there, so...
Oh, okay. It's just contactless delivery then.
I don't know what happened.
Do you maybe want to restart your game? Sometimes that might be the issue. Unless your computer's not recognizing a controller.
Accidentally restart. I don't know what's going on.
How hard do you think this fight would be in first person?
It's kind of annoying because you have to spin your camera a lot to look for the clones and the lines.
Yeah, it would be just
mean-
it'd just be just like you're actually there.
If you
It makes pet easier, right? You know exactly where you're looking.
hold up though, one thing I didn't realize about fucking first person is if you try to hit the button with autoface, it will
Yes, it is bad.
camera.
So that's actually not true, Albert. If you I guess if you have what do you call it, legacy on, you can run backwards while facing forward, so your pet could go backwards.
I'm on legacy and I still, if I'm on first person, I'm walking.
Oh, you're strafing in first person. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
I'm
you're backpedaling.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
backpedaling. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess it forces fucking. Yeah, I guess it
Yeah.
forces.
Yeah, because like, I feel like that's like Vomit City, right? If you decouple your orientation and your movement, right?
Yeah, like normally on a controller I can't even do this, right? But it's only possible when you go into first person.
Well, I'm just saying, when this VR mod for Final Fantasy comes out, I'm gonna do a raid night in VR first person.
I'm gonna tell you, Luna, it already exists. I've used it.
But it's the people that made the
I will
Half-Life 2
refuse
VR
to use
setup.
VR. I will refuse to use VR. Every time I put on VR, I am vomiting. Like, unironically vomiting. Like, not like,
Yeah.
oh, I think I'm going to vomit. Like, actually vomiting.
Oh.
No, like 4 out of 5 people get motion sickness to varying degrees off of using a headset. It's it's something that you have to train yourself out of after multiple bombs.
Yeah.
I would say you probably just need like to ease yourself into it and build a resistance if you have it.
Yeah,
The-
absolutely.
Yeah.
Sure.
Being
Yeah.
interesting enough
I
to
have very little incentive to actually do that, though.
The alpha comes out in 2 weeks.
If eventually they, well, you know, the standard for gaming becomes all VR game, which I doubt will happen.
No,
Yeah,
But yeah,
that seems unlikely. Like,
Yeah.
not in our
my
life.
There's
parents
too many
own
genres
a
that would
Yeah.
support
there
VR.
and use it. Like, no, old technology doesn't just go away just because there's a new technology.
Yeah. Exactly. Like there's something to be said about like controlling a game with your, you know, with the character on the screen and versus, you know, trying to be first person everything. That's
Yeah.
like, yeah.
too many genres that wouldn't work in VR.
Exactly.
Any that do, but ones that do have to really be really good.
Yeah, I think part of it as well is just like the tech's not there yet as well, in the sense of one of the main contributing factors for like bombing is low refresh rates. Even if it's not perceptible, your brain catches it. So you need like super high frame rates too.
Yeah.
I mean that's true. Last time I did stuff with VR was like probably 8 years ago, and the frame rate refresh was lower. But I mean the flip side of that is I don't usually notice low frame rates. So
most people don't, even if they don't. Like most people don't, anyways. But for some reason, because your head motion tracks in VR, you notice it more. And so
yeah, it's funny, right? Because like
motion blur.
I do run across those people who are like, yeah, I could tell the difference between 30 and 60, and I'm like, there's no way, I could never tell that.
I can,
like,
you can tell,
no
you can
way.
tell.
yeah.
I'm
Maybe
sorry,
some
but you
people
can
can.
tell.
Yeah.
My eyes literally cannot tell the difference.
I'm
Like,
100% on the same
Interesting.
page, Caitlin. I cannot fucking tell. People
Wow.
talk about 30 being so gross, and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. It looks exactly the same.
I mean, that's really nice.
It's a person-to-person thing, and it's probably genetic, right? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, and like I'm not even sure that I could tell the difference between 30 and 15, to be honest.
Yeah, no. Honestly,
You can tell
15 you can tell.
Fair.
Yeah.
You should try. You should try, Caitlin. You should try it.
What is the refresh rate on movies typically? Like
24.
24?
24.
Yeah, I definitely cannot tell the difference between 24 and 30, but
For me, like 60 FPS, anything like above 60 FPS, I wouldn't notice at all. But below it is like, yeah, I absolutely
Below
will
for
notice.
sure. I can
Yeah.
tell up to 90. I can definitely notice between 90 and 60. I can't do 120.
Oh, wow.
120 is like,
Yeah.
I actually cannot tell the difference.
I'm in the same boat. 90 and 60, I can definitely tell the difference. And it's only because I've gone back and forth between them so often that I could actually start seeing the difference. I know that going up frame rate is almost unnoticeable to most people. You kind of subconsciously process the extra frames as nothing because it's just kind of there. But when you jump back down, most people who make large jumps between, like, say, I don't know, 60 to 30 or whatever, would notice it. They'd be more likely to notice it than if they were going from 30 to 60.
Yeah, Caitlin, you
but
can
I
try
have played
switching
games that are
between
60,
them.
right? Like I've absolutely played games that I know are 60, and then played other games afterwards that I know are 30, and yeah, I cannot tell.
You know what you can try, Caitlin? In FF14, just there's a frame rate
The toggle?
limiter.
Yeah.
So you swap between 60,
I have it
30,
set
and
as low as I
60.
can, or I did for a while. This is a new
Oh,
laptop.
God,
I might not.
25.
Did you
on
set
this
it at
laptop.
15
I can't
FPS?
tell.
25 is the lowest. That's
No,
fine.
I can
yeah,
set it
oh.
at 15.
My natural monitor
Oh,
refresh
right.
rate is 100.
Refresh rate. Okay, that makes sense.
So it's a ratio of your actual. Oh, 25 is so low. Holy shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It's so bad.
my frame rate for FF14 is set on 41, which appears to be the lowest FPS.
You know, if I play on 15, it's very reminiscent of Shiva.
I was gonna say.
Is that nostalgic?
Yeah,
Huh?
like this
Excellent.
25 right now feels like the meme I made. Like, please.
So bad.
It's really.
I-
that is really.
I
low.
mean, yeah.
Like, you can notice it, right? Like it's like
I-
I don't know. I don't know how you can't.
Yeah,
notice
I
it.
rated on like 12, 10 FPS. So.
But then, like, it's because, like, here's the thing, though. Like, it's when you're playing the same game and you swap between FPS that you notice it. But if you're used to one thing and then, like, you look at something completely different that's at 60 FPS or 30 FPS or whatever, you may not notice.
Yeah, the game's so pretty
Yeah.
when I turned up the FPS by buying an entirely new computer.
Baby.
Depending on the games you play, some of them are very
Yeah.
good at hiding low FPS because
Is this
stuff
fucking
like
OBS?
a
I have
well,
no clue.
That's
well
true.
built
That's true.
motion blur
Yeah, it's
can
stick on
hide the frame rate very well. You'll notice like input lag of maybe,
Sure.
but yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Okay, I mean,
I mean,
what it looks
I don't
like
necessarily
to me
like.
is not that it's frames. It just looks like the textures all got shittier.
Oh, weird. Okay.
Really?
That's all it looks like. Yeah. It doesn't look like.
How about moving your camera? Do you not feel anything different?
I mean, I can try that too.
Or when your character's
Moving
moving.
around. And that's what I was doing. I was going back and forth, and it just looks like the textures are shittier.
Oh,
No.
no.
Oh, wow. You see? It's the Luna gets it.
Yeah,
It's not the
This
texture.
would give me motion sickness.
No.
No, I guess
fine,
no.
no.
You must be right. Like there are people who can recognize the frame difference.
Yeah.
and some people can't.
Yeah,
But
like,
for me,
this
it's
is
so bad. It's so jarring. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's something I've known for a while. It's like, yeah, as soon as I got into game development, there's like this one, like there was like there's always these like one or two people in the office who are like, you know, there's a light bulb that's at like, you know, going at 30 frames a second, like 30 frames instead of 60 frames. They're like, oh god, my eyes, I can't be in this room, and like, oh my god.
It's a curse, truly.
Yeah, because like I notice it if I set it to 15 and like you do something like hover over your skills and you can visibly see the white box around your skill drag behind your cursor. It's like that, but for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually can't tell.
It's behind where it should be.
I can't tell 50 from 100, but I can tell 50 from uncapped. So that's really weird. Huh.
Like,
Make sure that you're actually going to 100. Well, actually, no, if you're going to a cap, it should matter, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ugh,
uncapped.
okay.
I'm hitting, yeah, well over 100 on uncapped.
Yeah, I mean, I put uncapped and then I put it back on 60, and I don't really notice too much, honestly.
what do I go to on uncat?
But that's just me.
I go to like 100? Like
I guess
100.
because like 60 FPS is so comfortable for me on action games and fighting games that like it's like
You-
as long as it's at 60, I'm fine.
Even if I turn it to 30, I can still kind of see it drag, and I don't like that.
Yep.
Gross.
A lot of people don't get me when I say that I can't stand playing on the Switch, but this is the prime like complaint I have whenever I play anything on the Switch. I'm just like, oh god, free me from this 30 hell.
Even if it was like consistent 30 on the Switch, it'd be okay, but like sometimes it dips below that
Fire
depending on the
Emblem,
game, and it's like,
Yeah.
More than anything, I need
When
that
it's
frame
below-
consistency.
Yeah,
Never noticed
consistency is
it
so
in my
important.
life. I play Switch every other day. Y'all are fucking
my
crazy.
God.
What a flex.
Yeah.
You
Must be
okay,
nice.
Alk?
You good? What's happening?
My controller stopped working. I
Oh
don't know what happened.
no.
It's still not working?
Do you have a
It's
spare controller?
it's a PS5 controller.
Oh, I see.
Is it the
so
only-
it was paired and everything. And just recently I just saw something on Steam that was telling me to download or install new.
Yeah.
Oh, it may be the Steam bullshit settings that sometimes interferes with the
Yeah,
controller.
I was gonna say you
You
can.
can restart your computer.
Because FF14
You
like
just
we
did.
like pairs really weirdly with the Steam client on controllers. Like
Yeah.
especially if
I
you
know
have
there's,
like
like, an
the big
issue with,
picture
like,
get on
Big
or whatever.
picture mode? Like
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little fucked
Yeah.
sometimes. It
That
fucks
can
with my
happen
Guilty
sometimes.
Gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know Wob also had problems with the PS5 controller in Steam at some point, so you had to swap
There
it
you go.
to PS4. But yeah,
I
if
mean,
you
yeah.
right click, well, do you use the standalone client? No, Alk uses
Me?
Steam. No, Alk.
No,
Yeah,
no.
this
Alk
is-
does use a standalone, doesn't he? I think you do use the standalone, right, Alk?
What do you mean?
The
14.
yours is not the Steam version, right? For 14.
Yeah, it's a standalone, but I have
Oh,
it
okay.
added to the library because I can use I can use it wireless without having to.
Mm.
Oh, I see. I was gonna say
Yeah.
But
you might
Do you
have
have
to
a
just fix
wire
it.
available nearby you, Alk? We can give that a try, maybe. Maybe it's just a Bluetooth.
I'm using it on wire right now.
Oh no.
Still not working.
Let me. Okay, so I'm gonna unpair it and I'm gonna exit from Steam.
Okay.
Yeah, that might help.
Also gonna say, if you open properties and go to controller, you can fuck with the like use default settings or Steam input or whatever, and try to get some troubleshooting there.
I'm currently munching my food.
Nice.
All right.
Did you bring it up
Worked
for
out
the
well for
class?
you, Red, didn't it?
What did you get?
It's a place called The Habit.
Thought you were gonna get more short rib. after you told Pat and I the story about how you just ate the same lunch over and over again, I was like, after short rib, I was thinking like, is Fred gonna just get this every day?
Nope. Unrelatedly, I've been thinking about your comment, Albert, about how pet would be easier in first person. I don't think so. Tracking the snakes in first person sounds like a nightmare.
I mean,
Oh, I see. what
you
you're
don't really need to.
That part is true, but I assume that Albert's comment, and correct me if I'm wrong, was more about like
Firing the pet.
when you're avoiding pet and then like knowing that you're not going to get pet because there's no snake in your field of view.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
really wonder
I
if
feel
that's
like you
how
have
it
to
works.
track the snakes, right, in order to do that. Because I don't think you have time to react to them, do you?
if you're facing out, yeah, you do.
So Aurora did say at one point too that if you know what direction they're rotating, you know where they're gonna end. So if you actually pay attention to which direction they're rotating, then you know where they're going to end, and then you know where you need to be looking to not see snakes.
I guess that works. If you know where they're gonna land, then you can pre-position in a spot where it's safe.
I just came to the realization. So your vision cone is 100% based off of your first person because it aligns with my understanding of how big your cone is. Where I'm standing, 4 and B are set a line from 4, my character, to B is your vision cone. If you zoom in all the way to first person, 4 and B are at the edge of your screen.
Are
Or
you
it should
still
be-
in your widescreen?
Oh, that's true. It's a little different for that. Yeah. So
So
actually, it might
I
be skinnier
don't
than
think
that.
that's true.
Might be a little
Except
skinnier
wide.
than that then, yeah. But it does fit very closely with that one third-party Twitter post Luna found about the Thornton eyes, and the guy that had a third-party thing telling you if your character was looking in an eye or not.
That's so cursed, and I kind of want the plugin to see if it works.
Yeah.
If I can
it's-
display my vision cone to see what it looks like in
Exactly.
first person.
It's actually such good data because seeing that cone from that third party taught me how big the cone actually is, and it's kind of similar to
Huh.
what I'm seeing right now.
Augmented gamers continue to be augmented.
Look, you're
When
just
will it
jealous
stop?
of our augmentations.
Look,
This
it's-
is the
I'm
road
not
to
even, I haven't
Cactbot.
even augmented for that, alright? I'm using somebody else's data from their augmentations to my benefit.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's working now.
All right, we got 40 minutes. Let's go.
Let's go.
You know, he needs to be in the game first, though.
Yep.
I'm logging
39
in.
minutes.
I gave him a minute to log in. for 40
38
minutes.
minutes. Al.
No,
Ah,
we still have
okay.
41 minutes, okay?
Oh,
Yeah.
we have 35
Matt.
minutes.
Huh?
Please, hurry up.
Time you going down.
What is this? I'm
Okay,
installing
okay,
this.
okay,
What does it
okay,
do?
okay.
Oh shit, he's
Ready to-
here.
Okay.
Dude, for real.
Hopefully we can one-shot this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an in-game loot master sheet.
Red, are you done with your food or are you still munching?
I'm still munching, but don't worry. I'll be ready.
He's got dance partner on and everything. He's super ready.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Check your
Yeah.
food and stuff.
Don't
Yeah.
forget your tank stand cell. And are you ready? You probably didn't see the
Yeah,
okay. You
I-
didn't see the ready check because you probably
Popped it too early.
yeah.
Just log in.
Yeah.
Trying to save some time.
Right.
Spreads.
spreads.
Yeah. Out. One, 2, 3, 4.
Alk, you were with me.
Oh,
I have a dog, guys. You're gonna have to heal me. I popped.
I thought I was for a moment.
It's okay.
Corners.
I am Groot.
10 seconds on the start left.
DPS bait. In. Spread blocks.
Ooh.
Snake.
Nope.
Get out of the hitbox. DPS first.
Healer slot.
We. Four. Spread at the end. Spread
Spread.
now. Spread at the end.
What?
Oh, sorry. I
Oh.
said it and then I just stood on you. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
We're spread here, so we can still survive this. Spread.
Yeah, it's spread and in. Spread and
Retreat
in.
away from A. Oh, fuck. I see that.
Raising piano. Gonna do some healing because I think tanks might need it. And then I'll do some slow raising.
Yeah. I will swift pen.
I have,
Oh my god. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Slow raising and tank.
this is dog.
Oh, yeah. I will.
Knockback immunes.
Oh, where's the day?
For an A, for a day, for a day, 1A.
I can gets spicy in 6.
Okay.
So
Someone hard cast
greener.
Ray. Someone hard cast Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
I didn't see what it was. Was it die or head?
Die. It was die.
Okay.
Hit parties.
My party's towards B.
Yeah.
Get knocked from B towards C.
Ah, fuck.
It went through my.
Oh.
It
Oh,
went
were
through
you
my
too close?
transcendence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the charge itself goes through it. Well,
I
yeah.
thought it was.
Oh, god damn it. Well, I mean, it's dead, but I'm
Yeah.
sad that I messed up.
Oh. Teta, everyone is dead.
15.
No, white.
No.
Just
No,
white.
no, Teta.
Okay.
Dead.
I admire the spirit.
Ray, why did you
I
do
mean,
that?
we were pretty close to getting
I
healer.
just
I'll be honest.
reacted,
Getting a tank
okay?
up for a reason.
We've had like 2 or 3 people dead for also like a good minute straight.
There were also a lot of people in the wall,
Sure.
so the healer LB would have just res them into the wall.
Yeah, it was just throw. We should have. Yeah, it was good to throw away the pull. It wasn't any good.
During that mechanic, I only paid attention to what I need to do, so I didn't realize all of you were dead until the mechanic was over.
That's fair.
And then I went, oh, everyone's dead.
Spreads.
Spray.
Spread in.
I don't know if I hit that positional. I'm gonna hope I did.
Do not
I know.
augment yourself to know.
Is there an augment for that?
If you use
There's
simple
a-
tweaks, it changes the color if you hit it versus when you
Alright.
don't.
There's that too.
Ooh.
Oh, that was
You
it.
also set up triggers to yell at you.
I know there's triggers, but I don't know how to set those up, and I don't want to learn.
Yeah, I don't want to hear a
Oh.
robot voice yell at me.
I'll
Yeah.
tell you after Bridge.
Okay.
Because I used it for DSR.
1, 2, 3, 4. Corners.
He's turned.
He is a little bit. Yeah. Sorry, I moved him too late.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Or I didn't have sprint. Is actually more what I would say. Went wrong there.
Tanks.
If I had sprint, it's easy enough to move him and turn. But I only have like a GCD to do it.
Out. Spread. Proteans.
Oh shit! Somebody might be dead here. Thank God.
I can't believe I greeted that.
My
4.
bad. Oh, back.
It is number 4. It is number 4.
Okay.
Snake out, right?
Snake, yeah.
Yeah.
Tanks first. Cross. Stacks at the end. Stacks now.
Where A is, make sure you stay away from it.
The old back and forth.
Some would call it forward and back.
Mm.
Doing dog. Away, go A.
Away.
Play parties. Towards D. From D side, get knocked A. Go up towards A, stay D side. Get knocked towards A. Get knocked towards D.
Pots.
Away from A. Stay away from A. Alk will be at A.
Really awkwardly scuffed window, but I think it's fine.
So we snake out, then snake spots.
Yes.
Out.
Out, 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 out. Spots. In the square towards sparkles. DPS first.
Okay.
Standard done.
Sorta, but
Yeah,
like
the ne-
it's not what
gonna
I'm
be
worried
in
about.
the- yeah. Fair enough. Look away now.
Out. DPS Petra. Thanks, Petra.
North side.
North.
Actually, no, he's just a genius. He was just locking in our parse sooner.
Yeah. We're good.
Alec got Petra'd because he was out of. He wasn't between snakes, he was just south of snake.
And we got it. That's the most
Yeah.
important thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Just with the
49%.
buffs. Yeah. Yeah. Just don't wall immediately.
We'll always kill its on dog first. Unfortunate.
Honestly.
I've returned to my fry munching.
Are you gonna share?
Can I have one, homie?
So I know why I called the fire cleave wrong the one time. It's because in my brain, like, small arm means not fire, but his arms don't change, so that's fucking stupid.
That is a way to remember it. That's not,
So
not correct, but it's a way.
In my brain, like, the big arm being all fiery makes more sense. So in my brain, my assumption would be that his arm would change sizes. With
I
but
see.
that doesn't happen.
It's not gonna make
Okay.
sense unless you have Pad's brain.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it.
I was like, I don't. There was a gap
because
that
the
needed to
arm being
be
shrunken
jumped.
and shitty to me means that it's not doing anything. So I looked up, I saw you had shitty arm on east side, and I said east, but it was on fire.
Dude, I love it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Stupid, shitty, useless arm.
Brains work in a weird way. I get it.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
This is
I have
better
my
than the
own thing.
time Pat told me she was making up her own positionals for Monk.
Sometimes you gotta feel like
To
you're
be
doing
honest, I
something.
get that. I get that because like you have a habit of like moving into
Yeah,
like
I just-
positionals on everyone. If you're a Realm Reborn monk, so
Yeah.
it must be jarring to not have as many.
Whoever has the markers, please.
Oh.
Please.
We got them. We got them. I believe.
It's not in my regular menu.
It's in your augmented menu.
Correct.
Oh, these augmented
Oh, let's be on our
gamers, they're
headset.
everywhere.
All the markers.
It's unlimited marker placement, so I will choose to use that one.
Yoshi, but it's designed for you to have 5. You're supposed to use your friends to get more.
Whoa, Luda, you don't get to talk about this, okay?
What do you mean? I'm
You're the
perfectly...
most augmented gamer.
I am a... No, I'm not. Alright, at Aurora.
I am the
Aurora's
least
not
augmented
here.
gamer. I will say
Then
that.
it's spicy.
Am I?
I don't know if
Maybe.
that's
I'm not
true.
sure.
Hanks adjust.
Luna and Pad have purple.
Look,
Stacking first.
just because I have a plugin that shows me pictures of catgirls mid-raid.
East spread. Don't think about the cat girls.
Huh?
Luna
I'm
and Pad's
alive?
middle.
I can't believe
Me
I
and you
didn't get
north.
clipped.
Albert.
Yeah.
Now that you said cat girls, it's hard not to think about it.
That's fair. But Luna said it first, so I don't know what to say.
Look, I'll send a picture after this poll.
I've used that plugin before.
And then we
It's
can
great.
all be augmented
It's great, she says.
on this auspicious day.
Look, as far as I know on that plugin, there is a very poor variety.
Owies? Big owies?
Not only do you know
Man.
that plugin well enough, Spicy, you know well enough to form an opinion, so that's
Oh
great.
yeah, I opened it.
Debuffed.
Where am I? There you go. Jesus.
Where are you indeed?
Oh,
The
oh.
fucking screen effect. is
Everybody
so
collapse
cursed.
middle. Except
yeah,
for the
okay,
loose
yeah.
one. The one that's needed.
East side?
Go to your spots now.
Ow. Rude.
Can't remember that
You can-
Oh.
that's dot.
short timer's north.
Okay, that's a large dot.
Ow.
Okay.
Oh.
I-
we and Tennis stood next to each other too long. We exploded. So that's what it does.
I wasn't aware that it's
No,
not
we're
like
not okay.
it's not like the P5S towers. It just gives you a dot that will kill you.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is a
Do not touch.
stationary liquid hell. Yeah.
Oh, so don't walk into it unless you
Yeah,
have
don't
to
touch
debuff.
them at all if you don't have the.
That is
Raven.
good to know. Okay, that is good to know.
Oh, that's why I died in my tower.
Yeah.
that One time. Okay, that makes so much sense.
Yeah, last second is so important there.
Well, not if you have the thing. If you have the thing,
Yeah.
you can walk in whenever you want.
Oh,
Yeah, it gives you resistance against it if you
oh,
have
do
the
you
thing.
still not take dot ticks? Okay,
Do
cool.
not.
They take way less damage.
Yeah.
Not any that matter,
Oh,
right?
it
Like
is.
you can just walk in there if you have the
Okay.
thing.
Okay.
Like I guess
like-
don't go in there at like 2 seconds, but like anything after half, and you're 100% fine.
I like.
Yeah, you can't even go in the tower and have the debuff at it being only 2 seconds existing.
Be aware that the resolving the tower itself does like a third of their health though, so it still does significant damage.
Correct.
I was like popping all of myself in. I'm like, man, my HP is rapidly draining.
Me and Albert have purple. DPS adjust.
Stacking.
Red east. Me and Albert go middle. Second row.
Look at how clean that was. 2 times.
We're beginning to believe.
It's
This man's participating in non-consensual gifts.
Eba.
It was so fast this time.
Laps middle.
Alpha, gamma. West.
Pat took more damage, but I can't reach her. Okay.
Our timers and
I'm not gonna
splices
take any
north.
damage
Never mind.
here.
I don't want any.
Oh, I'm south.
Somebody needs to be over here. Move.
East side. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
It took so long.
Did I get hit by Ashling Blades still?
Yeah, we're all just gonna, you
I
know,
did,
just
okay.
get used to the timing there. Just gonna move quicker.
Yeah, it wasn't that. It was just like,
Yeah.
like you're just waiting for the thing to resolve. You're like, come on.
Yeah,
It feels
I
like
wasn't-
an eternity.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do there, because I guess I probably could have just dashed through the 2 people doing their thing. I don't think it would have done anything, but I was just like, perhaps I'll wait.
It takes a while for it to go off.
Yeah.
So if you're walking by people, there's no shot you're gonna pass. It's
Yeah.
perfectly safe to just go to your spot.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure what would happen if I was like, the 2 people were already trading and then I walked through, if I would delay that.
Yeah, I don't think so, simply because we had 3 people on top of each other for early testing, and it just like,
Only pick 2 of
Okay.
those people, yeah.
yeah.
Icy and Pad have purple. Hanks adjust. East spread.
I saw someone walk west from me and I was scared.
Spicy and Pad middle. Me and you go north after this, Albert.
I don't want it.
He's giving you a gift, Red.
Debuffs. Collapse middle.
Beta,
Alpha.
alpha, beta,
East.
east side.
Short timers and splices north. Long timers south. Alk, yes, you're right.
East side, east side, east side. If your colors do not match the towers, do not
Oh
come
fuck.
in.
Good
It's okay,
enough.
it's okay,
Spicy
it's
guy.
okay, it's okay.
You
took
get
the
them up?
wave, Yeah.
Everything red.
Oh, don't
I
touch each other,
just
don't touch each other, don't touch each other. Okay, there we go.
You're fine.
Yeah.
You take some away.
Yeah.
Raid wide.
Oh, wait. Okay. I'm back in
Oh.
for heals.
I don't have
And I'm
paint yet.
spreading.
We're spreading, right?
Yes, spread out.
Yeah.
Spread somewhere.
Spread out in your light
Yeah,
party. So
Yeah,
east
spread
west.
us.
Oh, all the way
Yeah,
front.
now, spread out now.
Yeah.
Spreading.
Oh god.
See if
Oh god,
there's
oh god,
any
oh god.
logic there.
Sorry, I
Oh
didn't-
fuck.
Use myself
you-
and Albert.
Yeah, you guys,
I'll go west.
That was-
you need to get away from me, Albert.
That's healer tank. Or
Oh,
healer Hank.
oh no!
AoE.
There's an AoE. Fuck.
Okay.
Said that very poorly.
Alright.
Each
That was
dropped
DPS
an
Hank.
AoE, right? You and I both?
Yeah.
I dropped an AoE myself. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
we need
DPS
to
tank
stay
makes that
out of our
easier.
tower. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so then yeah, we can just have DPS spread east and Hanks west like we were for previous phases.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a Hank and a DPS
Oh,
pair.
because
Yes,
we're
Hank and
dropping
DPS pair
AoEs,
for each
I
one.
assume
Okay.
it's probably best to stand in between the tiles, like on a corner.
No, we'll have spread spots for for each group.
It's fine. The one thing I wanted to say is that Albert and I went to our towers, but we dropped an AoE
Yeah.
before we finished resolving towers, and they're pretty big.
Yeah.
1.5 tiles.
We're gonna need to drop those before we stoke a tower. Do we
It's a
want to just have
two-movement,
those drop like mid? Is that gonna be okay?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think there's any
I think
reason
so,
why not.
right? Because
Yeah.
I think at least it leaves the corner of like the inner two circles available if a tower shows up there.
But I think mid should be here actually, like
Step
right
behind
here.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
'Cause it- 'cause it
On
doesn't cover
the
towers,
same
yeah.
line. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do the same line for
Yeah.
so here, and then we'll go take towers, and then we'll just
Exactly.
do east-west based on our shit. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, because max melee here should be fine. Like where I'm standing, perfect.
Wait, sorry. Why doesn't it cover towers there?
Because
Because of
the
the
radius
size
is
of
not
it?
big enough. Yeah.
So the tower takes up the first 8 squares. They always happen in those squares.
Oh, the first set of towers.
Yeah. No, all
Oh,
towers are in the
all
front
of them.
8 towers or front 8.
All
Oh.
8
No,
towers
no, they aren't.
end
They
up-
aren't.
No.
They weren't?
Towers are right here. These two
Yeah,
are
I saw
here.
Yeah.
I saw
Two
towers on the
towers.
third row. That's why I was
Okay.
confused.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm looking at.
Okay, so now we know
been
that they
one.
can be on the.
Well, then I mean the
Oh, that's
best we
cursed.
can do is
Holy fuck.
put them away from first and second towers, and that's kind of all we can. Because they should explode before third towers.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, because I was curious if you could drop the AoE in the center and still move into the tower and be in the safe half of the tower, if that's possible.
Oh, maybe yeah, you're right. Like maybe here in an
Well,
intersection
that's what I
instead.
was saying about mid,
Okay.
right? Because if it's in mid, then the corner of those inner.
Oh,
towers
okay.
should
You
still
mean
be
mid.
open.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant
Yeah,
here.
I mean literal mid. Well, yeah, Ray said here because we thought they were only in the front.
Yeah, yeah, that makes
Oh,
I
I
sense.
agree. Here it makes sense if they're only in the front, but if they can be farther back, then literal mid should
Yeah.
be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Are you talking about like both? People soaking the next tower should go mid, or just
Yeah,
one person?
So-
because like if you get hit,
Yeah.
you like it's gonna work this way, right? You get hit by your fire, you stack in the center with the other person from the other side, straight
Then
mid
go soak
middle.
your tower.
Wait for the AOE, then go to your tower. Yeah,
Yep.
that's the
Okay.
process.
I guess quick question about the spread, because I thought we were spreading into our clock spots, but I don't
Yeah.
know if that was actually
We
happening.
should spread into tiles. I would
Yeah.
say.
Now we're gonna spread into tiles with DPS East and Hanks West. Now that we
Yeah.
know the pattern
Oh,
that it
okay.
picks people for fire, so that time is clock spots
I'm
approximately.
just a little worried.
My
if
recommendation
there
though
would be a
is
tower
like
somewhere here.
my recommendation is like the positioning should be like you leave the middle of like this line here clear, so that like let's say the healers get the explosion, they can like just go this way, right, around instead of getting hit by the person that's going to be hanging out here. But I mean that's sort of the issue, right? We like if you guys are soaking AOE's in the middle, then there's a chance that you're gonna get hit by somebody who's like spreading over here.
Well, I mean, like, so
Yeah.
do we not just want to say like, well, yeah, I guess like, this.
Yeah,
So
I
I
think
just
that
want to drop an informational thing in here. The spreads that we are eating are 1 square in size.
Okay.
A little,
So
they're a
if
little
you're
bit bigger than
standing
that,
in
aren't
the-
they?
Slightly bigger than that, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, very slightly larger than that.
Yeah, so
Like,
I
if
guess
you're
it's
standing
just,
in the middle, the whole square is not safe.
I don't know that I would call that.
I mean, it's a circle, so
Yeah.
the
it
corner
goes-
of the square should still be fine. Like, and you should be able to soak tower like right here.
Yeah, like the very edge of the corner. I mean,
Yeah.
here, I'll just post an image.
as we have like 10 minutes left till raid, do you want to like come up with like something real quick for how we want to spread and just get more footage? Because I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah.
I assume this 1, 2, 3, 4 should be fine because one,
Yeah.
you can't get clipped by the center circles
Yeah.
when they start going off, and then 2, like melee can be in melee range.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, like, let's go with what Pad has, so that like we're not debating and use the time that we have to get more footage.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean those circles? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spread
yeah,
circles.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
like,
I
let's-
thought you
let's-
meant the flares.
let's
the-
decide.
My
Yeah.
suggestion would
Puddle.
be
Yeah. I'm not worried
If
about
this-
the players.
I'm on A. Alex should be on B.
Okay. Teda, do you want C or D? For fire spreads.
Oh.
I see. I guess I'll go D.
Okay.
okay, so I'm B, right?
Yeah, you're B. And then you and Luna, Spicy and Luna can decide.
Melee.
among-
Yeah.
I'll take one.
Yeah, I'll take 2 since I'm already farther out for natural whatever.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So reminder again, guys. So you go to your spread spot at the start of that mechanic, then wait and look at your explosion. See if you get hit. Depending on which like order that you get hit on, go into the middle, bait your AOE, then go to your tower.
Yeah. Your
That's-
tower will be
that's-
on east or west side, I think.
Yeah.
So DPS will go to the east tower that shows up. Tanks will go to the west. Tower.
The one thing I will note about being on D is if we need to heal, I am gonna reach like nobody. I mean, I'll reach Albert and like no one else.
Well, we'll figure
Yeah.
it out.
I'm
We'll-
just,
we'll make
I
adjustments
just have a
after we get more
concern,
data.
like, if there might not be enough time to go to the middle if you're like somewhere far
This
away.
isn't a guaranteed strat. We're just doing this as a strat just to see more footage.
There-
If we want to
there's
like
enough
figure out
time
the good
because I
strat,
went-
yeah.
I went from here all the way to a tower south of A. So, like, there's more than enough time to get mid because I dropped my AoE on the tower.
On that note, your puddle will drop with 2 seconds remaining on your fire vuln.
Yep.
Should hopefully be enough time.
Yeah. I'm actually more worried about like the puddle placement timing
Yeah.
for the second
Okay.
set of people.
Yeah, because it is a bit of a long distance to go, depending on
That's
if you need to
hard.
walk around. Yeah. But it's good to get more footage so we can get a nice, clear idea of how far away.
Circles
we
go
can
off
be
pretty
from-
fast. They're the same puddles that we drop here.
Okay.
Okay, Hedda and Albert have purple. Stay away from the tech. West. Hedda and Albert middle. Front row.
Ice first, ice first.
Oh. I didn't see that for the longest.
This might be rough, but see if somebody can do it.
It'll be fine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Getting
Oh.
red.
Okay.
Pat
Stay away
killed
from us, Pat.
People are
Had juked it.
Had
Had
juked
juked it.
Okay. Hard resing spicy.
Grab Luna.
Okay, hard ripping Luna.
Okay, never mind. I'll get. Okay, never
We
mind.
should be fine.
Yeah, my hard reses are a little bit faster than other people's hard reses had, specifically when I have light speed up. So
Guys,
Yeah.
look at your debuffs. Alpha.
Gamma.
Gamma.
West. West, west, west.
Wait. What did... Oh, I did that wrong.
I needed to
Our
do that.
timers north,
Got
east
enough, got enough,
side,
got enough.
long south,
Alpha,
east.
Nice.
Swifting Luna.
Oh,
Stack the markers. Don't stack the markers. Don't stack the markers.
It's fine.
wait.
They explode.
Yes, but we have so much
do
time.
explode.
We can get rid of it before we have that much time.
It's okay. Let's focus on the next mechanic, guys. Let's focus on the next mechanic. Remember your spots. Yeah, we're going to them now. Maybe you get yourself ahead of yourself there. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Alk, you got hit, so you need to go stack in the middle to get hit bait. Oh,
Oh, I can't.
okay.
I can't.
Okay.
Oh, that was
yeah,
hard
I'm
to get.
third there.
Okay.
Time to get in.
Wait,
Okay, so
Oh,
I think
okay,
so
we
who
need
gets
to
the
say
explosion
different
might
tower?
be-
those were different.
What was different?
So
My
we need
puddle
to
dropped
stay
at
spread out.
6. Is it
Your
different?
power dropped at 6?
I
Guess maybe who gets the puddle is the question, right? We didn't look at that.
I had first.
Is-
Yeah.
It was
and did you get hit
myself,
maybe
by the
look at
first
this
fire,
live.
or no?
Teta and me.
I
were
got
first
hit.
fire.
Okay.
I got hit by the second fire.
Yeah.
But
Drops at
two other
2.
people got the.
Okay, I think it should be fine then. It was a bit of a chaos because I died at this part.
Casey's drops at 2.
Do you want to do one more pull,
Uh,
or is there something we want
What?
to quickly adjust?
Is the last set of fire different on the puddle drop?
let's get
What
back
do you
there.
mean?
and
More
check it out.
footage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're pulling.
We
You're-
don't have much time.
Yeah, go for it. I mean that your baited AOE my baited AOE came out differently, and I've saw 3 sets from the last time
I
we
still
got there.
don't understand.
I
why
was
you
dead at the
picked
start of
up
the mechanics, so I'm not sure if that affects things. So let's maybe. Yeah,
Maybe.
try again. We should wait until the cast bar for that mechanic starts out to move. I think that's the timing for us.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can stand between
Yeah.
your markers as well, right? So,
Yeah, as long as we just
I
move
just-
together. Though.
I just moved out early because I thought when Ray said get ready.
Yeah,
to
I know,
move,
I know. I
He was
shouldn't have
ready to
said that.
move.
I shouldn't have said that, or I should have said it and said except Alec. But yeah. Yeah, it's red and spicy. Oh shit. That was almost bad.
West.
Red and spicy go middle. Second row. Me, Enyo, Albert, North. Debuffs.
Alpha, beta.
East side.
What are your spots now? Remember, short timers and splices go north. Long timers go south.
Alpha. And Gamma.
Go south, Alk.
West side.
I said they'll go south, Alk.
You can also kind of pre-position for that.
Yeah, we were kind of pre-positioned already, but
Yeah, because I like inch my way towards 1.
Yeah.
For the record, I didn't want to get too close to. So I was one of the first decks. I didn't want to get too close to cause explosion again. But that also meant that like they were sort of in front of me, so I couldn't get as centralized for my heals, and I was kind of worried about people's health there. I don't know if they were too low or not, but
What part of the mechanic?
so I had completed my stack, right? Like I was one of the first 2 towers, but then I had a debuff, and then there was someone else who had a debuff who was standing more towards the middle than me, and I was like, well, I can't move closer to the middle and catch everyone with these heals.
Yeah. for first tower debuff people, if you're not a healer, then don't go mega mid. Like, give that priority to the healer. That's perfectly fine.
So are we
Yeah.
continuing, or do we want to stop here?
I guess ready check right?
Yeah. No.
We can find out real fast.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Red.
It does look cool. I went to look the other day what your glamour was, and it was just the weapon. I was like, oh, okay. That's nice.
Yeah, it's a good weapon.
No, I knew it wasn't a glamour, but that's because I play Sage, so I keep up with the weapons.
It looked like the blue ones from Shadowbringers. To me,
Oh, the Crystarium ones or whatever?
it's like the blue spirit.
Yeah, blue spirit. The
Oh, blue
leveling
spirit.
ones.
Yeah.
Crafting leveling ones. Made with the fucking super ocean blue fucking rocks.
Ocean Man.
I'd imagine.
Me and Teta have purple. Me and Teta. What?
It's red west.
Me and Teta go middle. Second row.
Oh god, red mage would be so bad in this fight. Okay. He would pop Manafic on cooldown during downtime.
Debuffs.
Beta, alpha.
Or beta. East.
Spots. After.
Just making sure I had.
Slices and short timers north. Long timers south.
Alpha beta again.
How do you want to go north side?
Is somebody
Okay,
meeting
okay.
over here?
East side. East side.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Was I? Oh, I was alpha. Ugh.
Yeah, I thought you were already in the tower, and then you moved.
No, we got our debuff like at the last second.
I see.
Yeah, Teta, you're supposed to go to the north side, I believe. Right? You were the short.
I was. Oh, right, short timer north. I'm sorry. Okay.
Think of it as short, or if you're not in the corner when you, for that second explosion. If you're in the corner, you're a long timer.
Okay.
I don't know why I went that way. Sorry, Al.
I finally got my mnemonic for that. Okay, and replace the cursed mnemonic that's wrong.
Oh, you didn't like my short north?
No.
Oh.
The deep corner goes to the deep south.
Oh no, I'm already there.
I don't like. You know, maybe Yoshi P would approve.
But red, I'm always in the deep south. What do I do now?
Be in red.
Move immediately.
True.
Thanks, adjust. Spicy and purple. Spicy and red, purple.
Oh, spicy and purple.
Red, east.
There's too many colors in this fight.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck, I actually can't believe no one died.
Spicy and red, center, front row. And I need to be on the side.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my bad. It was too late by the time I started running.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think
That's entirely my fault too. I was thinking of DPS adjust for some reason.
I think I could do one more.
Okay, one more.
Just
Oh,
looked
hold
up
on,
and
hold
saw
on.
Ray on top of me, and I'm like, well,
Hold
we're
on.
fucked.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Okay,
Wait.
just stop.
Okay.
No, not
There's a-
wrong.
there's a star there.
Okay.
There's,
Can someone
yeah,
can someone repair my
Well, there
gear?
is a
Can
star.
someone
Oh.
bring gear? Yeah, I'll do it.
Go
I'm the one who
Wait
asked
a-
for.
Do
Did
you
you
not
run
have
out of
dark matter
matter?
out?
I
Yeah.
just ran out.
Here.
Okay.
I thought I. So
Come
I when I
you
was
can
fixing
right-click
my
me.
controller.
Go for it.
Or anyone else in the static. Just literally pick anyone.
Okay,
I-
hold on.
me.
I'm the one asking for the next pull. It's fine. Their last pull.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it finally happened.
It happened.
I was like, I know for a
Incredible.
fact Alk has his crafters level. Like,
Hell
Give me
yeah.
10K.
So yeah, I went in not check. I didn't check if I had the materials to repair because I was
Oh.
busy fixing my controller.
I see.
I guess-
I still have
I guess
another
this helps.
250, I'm good.
Yeah, I have
Alright,
240.
Let's make it count.
right? Am I even sub 10,000 yet?
You buy 10,000?
Did you buy 10,000? Oh my god.
I do too.
That's money.
That's... I'm not gonna use it before the expansion ends.
I use it. It actually burns out faster than I think. It's great.
I guess if you
Doesn't
know you're gonna do
10,000
a lot of crafting, I guess.
How much you play?
Yeah.
On the side of it too.
I mean, I also don't spend my gil on anything else, right? Like,
Yeah, it's fair.
But you could.
it has no other
Lots of
sync,
food.
and I
Potions.
just don't want to think about it ever.
Oh,
right?
wait. Red, do you even use potion?
I do, but only when I have to.
Ah, okay. So it's come to this.
Spicy pad.
Man, I messed up once and you guys immediately took two other people's stuff. I see how it is.
I mean,
Okay.
I fucked up too, so it's fine.
East.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, at least I'm not the
I
purple,
killed
but
Tara.
we are dead here. Front row.
Front row?
Fire.
Oh, this is fucked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mech
Oh
dead.
yeah, we're a mega bowl.
Nobody west because we're dead.
Yo, Pog, okay, do the next one,
Ice.
Oh fuck!
Alright, good job.
Good.
Alright,
We got the focus through!
Good job, Spicy.
Okay, so if you wall yourself with it, it does explode.
Hey!
Yeah, okay.
No, you do explode if you wall yourself with it.
Yeah, just a curious.
You definitely explode.
Do I need an expert? I think I do. Okay.
Reclear
I'll come along then.
Wednesday,
Expert.
7 p.m. PST, which is now
I'll come
Expand
for
the party.
expert.
Disband the party.
earlier than it was before if you're not in a DST place.
Sorry. Okay, was that all four people? Alk, Spicy, Ray? Did Spicy say he wanted to?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, then that's
yeah,
5
that's right.
people.
Oh, you know what?
Did
Do I
Alk?
care? I just realized. Am I
I
running
mean,
out of habit?
if you guys
You're
have
definitely
four
running out
people,
of
then
habit.
I don't-
Yeah, I actually don't think I need any, so Pad can make the group.
Okay.
So that's fine.
I are doing expert. I need expert.
Is that 6 then?
That's 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
I-
I guess
I-
I'll swap characters and I'll
Alright,
go
we
too.
Let's go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Uh,
Okay.
Albert's back in the game.
okay, sure.
Is my ult on the Cactuar? Okay, cool.
1 sec. I, need to-
I was like, did I leave this on Crystal?
I'm already gone and P5R's already started.
that is a-okay. Yeah, let me grab
Get
Teta.
level an alt for Dynamis.
I don't think so. I already have an ult, and if I need a second ult, someone's paying for it.
Oh, do you want a tank or do you want a DPS?
How much?
I'll
how much
tank.
are they paying?
If they pay for the boost in the stories give, that's fine. They'll do,
Okay.
I'll
I
do
was
the
just trying to
rest.
figure out what the cost was. You know, the boost, the story skip, and the sub, or you know,
I
did
mean,
you
the
need
sub stays
extra
the
on
same.
top?
Who's in your party?
I took Teta, Elk, and
Oh, okay.
Spicy.
Okay, so I'll take Ray. Luna.
Wait.
And Luna's alt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody
And
canceled their
then
invite
a
to me.
Red show up.
Okay.
I think he made a cross-world on accident.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Because if he invited Luna, then it becomes cross-world, and then, yeah.
Look at Ted and Spicy, 2 Lalafels.
Disgusting.
Yo, now you're speaking my language, okay?